and hello again to today's cast of the Café Cuties Cup from the Girls server. I am Sasuma. I am here with the GOAT, Kojoka. We know you already see the picture of River, but she sadly is not here yet. But she will join us for the second series.
Hello. Welcome. I'm happy to be back
Hey.
here at the Café Cuties Cupcast for another installment of the CCC. And yes, Sasuma said River is sadly not here today, or yet here today, because she will join later, but work shit came in her way. So yeah, you have to work with us two for the first series probably, which is gonna be again between DPG and Serena, so Disability Pride Gaming versus Seraphya or Serena, which is absolutely gonna be a banger.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So yeah, definitely will be an enjoyable cast for today. Those were pretty good teams, also people who are friendly with each other and have some history with the older cups as well, with Liv and Sana being in teams, or back in the past, also Seraphia and Mimi being in one team. So these are long-standing players that we had in the Cafe Cuties Cup multiple times by now. So I'm very excited to see how it will be going, and I'm hope everyone is having fun today.
I mean, DPG was the second seed of their group, therefore they already started in this bracket, in the quarterfinal bracket, basically. Seraphia had to play a decider tiebreaker match if they are gonna play against DPG or if they're gonna go into the lower bracket, and they won that. So yeah, I think DPG is probably gonna be the favorite going into this. They also drafted a pretty good team for themselves, and they have some long-standing players that already have a good history in the WNB scene in general, with Pivotless and Sana.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
like of
they have,
course, everyone knows those names.
yeah, yes, they should definitely be in an advantageous position. But Serena's team also nothing to scoff at. They have Mimi, who played Prime League since the inception of Prime League in Div 3 and is a decently enough AD carry, and Serena, who's probably one of the best mid laners that no one has on their radar yet. Just solo queue wise, she's insane. She's always in the top 3 of female mid laners solo queue, and yeah, you can't underestimate them.
Yeah, and also to that, there is coming that they also played in the Prime League team together for a while this year, at least for one split. I don't know if it was more splits. You might have more insights because you're like the Omega knowledge guy when it comes to the female team. I'm just here for like certain casts. So I would need to rely on you for that.
I think they only played one split, as far as I'm
Yeah,
aware. But they are good friends, so the synergy is
yeah, and
there.
there's always some synergy, but it's going to be nice. We have, of course, this game, the Disability Pride Gaming against Seraphia for now, and then later on we will also have, of course, semifinal. But at the same time, while the Disability against Seraphia is going on, we will also have a Regnum for games against Pekmiko Esports. So this is the other game that is happening right now, and we will see how the semis mix up. There are already two teams in semifinals who placed the first seed in their respective groups. Once it's Hawa, definitely not, or more likely known as definitely not Filled Gaming. Definitely not a joke name and a reference to the whole roster being almost filled besides their mid lane, from what I know. And then also Black Lion, who showed that they were very strong. So yeah.
Yep. I think Heiwa and Black Lion were both the teams that for sure won the draft. The tournament draft, the player draft, not necessarily the champion draft. And this shows, right? They are both the first seeds, haven't dropped like a single game yet, and they are gonna be the final bosses waiting in the semifinals. And then we're gonna have a big clash, hopefully between the two groups in on Saturday. Make sure to tune in for next week as well for the grand final. I mean, for today we have the quarters and semis. Meanwhile, the lower bracket, if it's happening, will also be played, and we have some banger games coming.
Yeah, definitely. So it will be interesting how it is going today, and I'm very hyped for that. Also, still prepping stuff.
I mean, we have first best of threes for today, and it's gonna be in the fearless format, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is fearless.
So yeah,
Like
so we have
all quarter and semi-final games are fearless draft.
all best of series are fearless. So that means we have a little bit more variety of champions. We already saw for DPG, Liv is a little bit on the tank duty. Now
Yeah.
only one silent game you can play in the series. It's only so much tanks you can play. And with that being said, we already go into the draft. And wait, why is I'm a bit confused. Why is Seraphya on blue side and DPG on side? I think I saw.
There was
Okay.
okay. It
Yeah.
happens. And it's not DPG, it's DPG, brother.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Kojoka, maybe get your mic closer a little bit. You are
Ah,
cutting out for some viewers, so
all right. My bad. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a scuffed setup right now because I'm at my parents. So I don't have a mic stand. I use a fucking box to hold my mic. Otherwise, I would have to hold it in my hand the
Based.
whole time. That's a little bit Yeah, I need to get used to it. But now, okay, DPG banned some of the standard picks from Seraphia and the Victor as well. Victor flex pick. Mimi showed it in the tiebreaker game yesterday
Oh
on AD
yeah.
carry, which is pretty
And
interesting.
he performed. But also,
Yep.
it is very heavy on the side. Like, you take away the Ivan of Zana, you take away the Mel of G Pro as well. Like, Oriana is for both people. It's a bit Seraphia and G Pro as well. So, yeah. I don't know. I think Seraphia also has a really good Aurora, but like, that's the most flexy pick I've seen in a while. The
Oh,
Smolder,
hold
the
up first.
triple flex.
You.
The triple flex.
That's so
Please do not repeat the
boring.
Smolder top lane of Café Cuties 1, please. Thank you. I'm still traumatized from my teammates.
I mean,
But it is
Pivotless is
amazing.
probably one of the better smolders in the tournament because, like, Pivotless is a top lane
Yeah,
main, but she's known for her
Pivotless
80 carries
is
on top
like,
lane as
yeah.
well. So
Yeah, but
she
Pivot
can play
is
the
the AD
smolder.
carry. It is live top lane.
Yeah, I know. But Pivotless is a top laner that also played smolder on top lane.
Yeah.
That's why she's also, she is a
But
professional
like,
champion, even though she's top laner, right? I'm playing AD carry right now. And now we get
let's
the
just
answer
say,
with the Jinx, Emilio.
wait, that's actually not bad for Smolder. Smolder likes this. Maybe he would like the Melio more on his side, but he's decently happy into Jinx early on. Like, it isn't too
Yeah, I think with
suppressive
the
for you.
range, like there was this one update some weeks ago, some patches ago, where Jinx got a Q range buff, and in combination with Melio, this can be insanely oppressive in lane if you
Yeah.
don't have something to stop it. And we see the Malzahar blind pick. They picked the Smolder away to deny the Smolder into Malzahar counter pick, because if you know, Smolder into Malzahar can have 225 stacks in like 14 minutes because you get so many free stacks. So it's
Yeah,
very,
that's
very
like the
smart by
norm.
DPG to not let that through. Picking the Smolder to enable the Malzahar.
You know what's funny? Yesterday we saw it. We saw Smolder into Malzahar yesterday. And that Malzahar was not a happy boy.
Yeah, understandable.
But yeah, now we literally see a staple
Yeah.
for Seraphia. Like her Syndra, everyone has heard of it. She also yapped a lot of it. But also, like, let's just say it, Seraphia is like a decently proficient control mage, I would say. That's like what she's mostly specified in.
Yeah. And I like
But
the Syndra. Because Syndra works really well into Malzahar. Malzahar has the spell shield, which can be really annoying. But the thing with Syndra is if you get your QE combo off and you hit the Q first, you proc the spell shield and you still get the stun, right? So you aren't as worried about the spell shield, and you can just answer the push, the prio. If you can theoretically buffer the ult with your combo, it's really, really hard. But yeah, Syndra is one of Serena's staple picks, and it just makes sense for them. All right. Okay, the bans were l- so fast, I couldn't even talk about them in any capacity. We have Woolly Bear and Zinzao banned away from Sana, and Irelia and Gwen banned away from Kasara. So this spells a tank top lane for the side of DPG. If you ban Irelia and Gwen, you kind of want to play a tank. And yeah, Seraphya just not wanting to let Zana have one of the carry junglers that are still open with Malzahar Karma. You definitely want a carry jungler on your side. And we see Fury locked in for Mango.
Like I would just see Hecarim right now, if I'm honest. You have Karma Hecarim. We've seen it. We had a team back in Prime League that was playing it as well. So it is an interesting thought project that you could go with. But also we are happy with Nafiri for Team Seraphia.
And
it's not like Mangotsu didn't like playing them, so like they don't already have 2 games on it in this league, so definitely happy to have it. But yeah, there is the Cyan for Liv probably. Like I don't think the Smolder will be anywhere but AD carry, so
yeah, I mean Sion top lane. It's the most broken champion in the game. Just pick it, flex it to any role. You can play it in every fucking role, and you win the game because this champ is just a cheat code for. Talking about carry junglers, we get Master Yi lock in for Sana.
what? Like that's something you would think of if you see a Karma.
Yeah, and the thing is, the problem that Seraphia's team right now has, they have no hard CC, right? They have exactly they have Milio has very unreliable hard CC with the Q. Syndra has very unreliable hard CC with the E. Cassandra has very unreliable hard CC. So
or Jinx traps as well. Like you need to get in those, but you can dodge them with the Alpha Strike. So
yeah,
like Master Yi is pretty happy.
You don't have a Leona or Nautilus or any that just presses R in your face and you can't do anything anymore. So the Master Yi is gonna have a field day slicing through the enemies here, and this is just the perfect Master Yi game with Karma, with Sion, with Malzahar. Like you can just go mid lane level 6 and just farm the Syndra. And this is probably the game plan here, right? You just get the level 6 on Malzahar, you just try and set up ganks with the Malzahar and get the Yi some kills. Meanwhile, you have hyperscaling on Smolder and Sion on side lane. And yeah, I really like the draft by DPG. I think
they had a thought that they wanted to go through. They wanted a supportive mid lane into Seraphia right now, since Malzahar, he has a decently easy time CSing, even though Syndra will make it hard, since she can kill the minions very quickly. But like the dot at some point still eats away at the wave, so there's not really a problem for G Pro right now. And also like the idea of a Smolder stacking, the Science stacking, and Master Yi. This is definitely a very late game team that will just run you over at some point. But at the beginning, they might have a hard time, but the mid lane potential is just there with the Master Yi, the point and click CC, and like, of course, you all can always force the flash of Seraphia first and then just return gank her as often as you want in the next 5 minutes.
yes. And the problem with Seraphia's team comp is they don't have, as I said, they don't have any hard CC. I would have liked a different jungler here. I think Nafiri, like you need to work really, really hard in early game to make Nafiri work for this game, which is gonna be hard. Something like Sejuani or Maokai would have done the job a lot better because you just have like you have Jinx, Milio, Syndra already. You have so much damage. You don't need no more damage. You just need setup for those 3. And with Cassandra is a good front line and is a good dive, but it's not the best kind of engage tool or peel tool.
Yeah, but like for the peel, you have a bit more of the Milio. The Syndra is pretty self-reliant when it comes to peel and doesn't want to go. Yeah, they don't try to find an angle to go in, but they are closer to the AD carry. So there's Emilio and Syndra peel for obviously Syndra herself and the Jinx. So they are still pretty safe, but yeah, it is a bit, you want sometimes to have more peel than what we actually see right now. But it could have been worse, obviously.
Yep.
Like the problem would have been if you had no self-reliant mid lane and also no self-reliant AD carry, because both obviously right now even are conditional with how they can take care of themselves with the traps and the oh, I don't get names today. I don't know why.
Scatter the weak.
Yeah, scatter the weak, but like the QE combo is pretty reliant to hit, and
Yeah.
I would say Seraphya has some practice on her name with that champ. She definitely does not. Well, I thought she had more than 30 games this season on the Syndra, but she definitely has a lot of scrims. She has a lot of practice, so I would feel confident standing next to her as an AD carry.
Yep. Mimi is also just a very good hyper scaling AD carry
Yeah.
player. She plays her lane safe, gets 2 or 3 items, and then just plays the team fights well. That's the strength that she has as a player, and that's what they play, and it makes sense, right? You can't go wrong with it. I mean, I think a lot of this game is gonna be on Serena's shoulders, really, and Serena Mango as a duo, because Syndra Naafiri are a lot stronger early game than Malzahar, Masai, right? If you go and get into a 2v2, jungle 2v2 early game, you're gonna struggle as Masai and Malzahar. And one of Zana's biggest weaknesses as a jungler, like the profile, is that her clears are abysmal. Okay,
Really? Is it that bad?
it's bad. Her clears aren't good, and on Master Yi you need to have good clears, right? And if
True.
Mango and Serena can abuse that, then I see a way for Team Serena to you take the Master Yi out of the game early, make her a non-factor, and then Jinx Milio like Master Yi with no kills is just a walking HP
Yeah.
bar, right? You don't do anything, and you're not even an HP bar because you're 2-hit. Like a Jinx with 3 items, just 2 shots in Master Yi with Milio on the side, right? So it all comes down to how can Serena's team shut down Sana in this game, and yeah, if not, then it's gonna be a little bit of a running down session from Sana.
Also same a little bit with the Naafiri that we have on the side of
Yep.
Seraphya. I think the Malzahar ult will kind of be sitting on her, so our little
Yes.
doggo will be stunned a lot. Because like even if we look at the earlier 2v2 skirmishes with mid lane and jungle, of course, we know how much damage Naafiri has, even without really any items. She just goes, hey, I hit 2 Qs. Oh yeah, 30% of your HP is gone, and I still can auto attack you. You are bleeding now, and I can E onto your head. And like, my W gives me increased dogs, so you can just have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Something I just remembered is they picked Malzahar into Milio. Milio is one of the only champions that can cleanse allies out of suppressions.
Yes.
So maybe this was a little bit of a mistake to pick Malzahar into Milio, who can just ult people out of the Malzahar ult. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the interaction because I remember having a
Yeah,
good
should be.
having this with the Malzahar with the Skarner ult as well. The interaction that Milio can just cancel out the Malzahar ult, the Skarner ult, so it should also work for Malzahar. This is also only the only real CC you can cleanse as Milio on the side of DPG. So yeah, I don't know about the Malzahar value for this game, honestly. To be fair.
And sadly, we are instantly going into a short break. I hope everything is all right with the teams, but we will have a short delay now. But I
Yeah,
hope
classic.
everything is all right. Yeah, classic spectator pause or PC still P break or whatever.
Yeah. We had some pauses yesterday.
Dog is on fire. Why is Sana burning?
This dog is fire.
Yeah, but why is Sana burning? They said dog is on fire.
Maybe they bought the spatula item, and now the dog is permanently on fire.
Oh, no,
They finished the
it
quest,
hurts.
getting 8 takedowns.
And they finished their new jungle quest, and now jungle monsters give more gold.
Yep.
What do you think of the new quest system?
I think it's cool. It gives more depth to the game a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh, we're in a game. But yeah, it gives more depth to the game, and I like that it's like it gives different paths for different roles to take. Right.
Yeah.
The issue that can happen is that it streamlines the game a lot, and it doesn't allow for a lot of variation in the early game, especially before the quests are finished. This might be a little bit of an issue, but in general, I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah. Like right now, we hear a lot of the balancing for the quests, of course. But
Yes,
there's
yeah.
we don't really have the numbers right now. But nice, G-Pro instantly gets one of his dots onto the Mamui, the
Yep.
Nafiri.
Mana
But,
flow band
like,
stack, +1.
Yeah, +1. But like, let's be honest, it's not like Nafiri cares about getting a little bit of dot damage as soon as she hits the jungle. It's just like, hey, I will be full life in a second again because my clear is very healthy. So
Yep.
she doesn't mind that too much. But like, I think it will be fun to look as top lane with just 2 tanks head bonking each other.
Oh yes.
Or even not.
I mean,
But we do see the lane swap special.
oh no, not the. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? You have Smolder that goes into Cassandra, gets 3 stacks. Sion can just lane swap, and Pivotless, as we alluded previously, is a top laner that plays Smolder top lane when Smolder top lane was viable. And Jinx Milio can be insanely oppressive. So yeah, it makes sense. We also saw a the iteration like this yesterday where they swapped Sion with Bane. It was from the side of Ewa.
Yes.
And now we see it again with the Sion. This is the strength of this champion, because that's why it's so broken, because it can do things like that. You have so much control over the early game, over every stage of the game, really. And it's just a very nice macro play on the side of team GGWP Gaming.
But I just find it funny. Like, from what I've heard, you already talked about the Heiwa game where they had lane swapping. From what I've heard, another team in Group B also did a lane swap against Pekmiku Esports. So it is the 3rd lane swap special that we are seeing now. So I have to see how it goes, if it is a good decision. But like, looking at mid lane, and it's just Seraphya goes, hello, I'm the mid lane. And instantly forces out the flash of G-Pro. So it is quite harsh.
Almost connected the W as well there to get the kill, but didn't quite land it. I think G-Pro should look for her reset and TP back to lane. She doesn't want to get solo killed.
Like, as well, you just see a bit. Yeah, that's one auto attack. That is the first blood for Team Seraphya. And the Seraphya herself in that, but like, it is nice to see Syndra out.
Yes.
Like we already said, it will be a hard matchup for the Malzahar because Syndra has such an easy time playing all his dots out. Obviously now it is Sana looking for what she can take, for going for the counter jungle. Doesn't see it. Oh, she knows that the Raptors are respawning. But yeah, Smolder is very happy stacking up. Meanwhile, like, Sion, you are a tank. And as long as some minions die to you, you get more health thanks to your passive. And you are pretty happy with that since you just sacrifice like some earlier tankiness for a faster Smolder spike. And that's pretty good for you. As well as Smolder doesn't mind the Cassandra matchup that much.
Yeah, maybe we see a Clash of Jungle spell? No, okay. Sana already cleared the camp, now Serena is looking for her, but she's already gone. And this is kind of the issue when you start Raptors. You can only start Raptors when both junglers are matching each other in the clear. Because if not, then you're not gonna be there for the Raptor respawn, but enemy jungler's gonna be there because you're pathing bot side, right? And enemy jungler's pathing top side, so they get to invade your Raptor respawn when you're not there, most likely, or you have a disadvantage in tempo or in like in tempo. And this is kind of the issue with that Mango had. I think she was also a little bit slow on the reset and everything. So yeah, Sana just got the free Raptor respawn, which is helping her a lot out. We already talked about it. Master Yi, very clear reliant, right? You need the gold income to work properly. And so far, she's doing a really good job. And now mid lane, again, level 6 hit for Serena. And almost, it looks like a solo kill angle. G-Pro has no mana.
She will. If G-Pro just steps up in one step too much. Yeah, she doesn't hit. So G-Pro is safe for one more wave. But also, it's like Seraphya, of course, is safe. She knows your flash is very important for you as a mid laner. But yeah, that is it.
Unleash power and gets the solo kill. The second solo kill of the game in 5 minutes. She's showing why she is one of the best mid laners in the tournament. Why I should scare her, be scared of her, 100%. One thing that's interesting is that the lane swap situation, it did not really change. It's still Kisara on top lane, and still pivotless. Meanwhile, it's a Jinx Milio versus Sion. It's a full-on lane swap, and yeah, we're just shaking hands.
Yeah, they just waited for the lane swap detection to be over and then send one person top lane. So like, that's a beautiful lane swap to see. Like, Smolder already has some turret damage advantage. Like, it's the second platform now. And of course, stacking the looks I would like to see. It's probably already maybe. Like, early you stack a bit slower. Like, maybe
it should be around
40.
like 30.
Yes, it would be 30 to 40, I would think right now. Because early stacking, like, you don't have the cooldowns to stack a lot. Also, your mana might be a smaller issue, and we just see again, it is just Sana saying, hey, these are my raptors. Like, what are you doing? This is not your jungle, this is my camp.
I mean, that's kind of the trade you take if you get the Drake, right? Mango said, okay, I'm gonna take the Drake, but therefore I'm gonna drop at least one topside camp. I think that's fine for them. You just take the scaling away from... Or they just try to match the scaling through the soul, which makes sense, right? You have Jinx. Jinx accelerates in objective fights because you can get the reset pretty easily if you get the objective first. So yeah, I think it's a good play by the side of Team Serena. And just if you look at the CS stats on top lane and bot lane, it's very even. Sarah is a little bit ahead, even though she had to play the 1v1 lane, which might be a bit harder than the 2v2 lane. I think. I wasn't 100% sure about that. But yeah, overall,
the only thing why Smolder can't just walk over Cassandra completely. Like, he can just chill, he is super tanky, he is quite relaxed up there. And Smolder obviously doesn't have the early DPS to shred through it.
Right.
So this is pretty chill matchup, but now matchup is equalized. It is now the Sion against Cassandra. Some fighting in there as well as on top side. This is a 3v2 and now... Oh no,
with
4v2.
Ultra Mega Death Rocket. Takes up the kill after the Unleash power. Makes Ashy pop the heal. And yeah, that should be the grubs for Team Serena.
It is beautifully now. First taken to the Drake, now the boost. But there is a teamfight convention that Smolder will explode.
Nice.
Okay. It is a bit greedy from Seraphya, but like, it still worked out for them in the end. Sana just...
What is happening? I don't think you're gonna fight this as DPG. I think this is not the best fight.
Yeah, but you're also not really going out fastly, so it is just like 3 kills going over, or 2 kills because the Super Mega Death Rocket got Karma in beforehand and thus getting the piece of strength. So it was 2 kills and all 3 of the goobies. And like, it is looking really well for the earlies of Seraphya with getting Drake, getting goobies, and of course getting the first feats of strength with the kill score. Now it is one more objective or getting the first turret. It's like, you have a good shot at getting that. And also lane swaps are starting. We are seeing Seraphya walking bot lane and also the Smolder. No, the Jinx is And yep, Smolder gets hit by one combo and ult and drops 85% of his HP.
And this is only Blackfire Torch. Like, this is not the most burst item in the world, right? If we get Blackfire Torch, Cosmic Drive, it's gonna be pretty annoying to play against the Syndra.
Like, all the movement speed that even gets triggered with the burn to keep it up longer is pretty nice. And then, like, the Syndra build is amazing because of the survivability. Damage is, in quotation marks, lacking. Like, Syndra's damage is never lacking, let's be honest.
Yeah, you just rely more on haste than on pure AP numbers to do damage.
And like, of course, as soon as you hit 3 items, hey, there's an AD carry. No, there ain't an AD carry anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of the philosophy after that build.
Yeah. Still has this pretty neat mechanic with the stacks, right? Syndra has the stacks. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, she gets like 5 stacks per level up, 1 stack when she hits 2 spells in succession, 1 stack if she lasts a cannon minion, and on breakpoints, like 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, you get upgrades for your spells, and in 120 stacks, when you're fully stacked, you also get, what is it, I think 15% bonus AP, like basically mini Rabadons just for free. Yeah, I mean, I take those, right? Who says no to a free baby Rabadons?
You take it. You are happy with getting your quest complete with the 120 stack? Like, not something you would say no to, but now there is
a counter gank, and they get the shutdown, and Mango also goes down, double the shutdown over 2 pivotless. This might have been a little bit of an overread, and definitely makes the gold lead a little bit more. It makes the gold lead shrink a bit more.
Yeah, and of course you are pretty happy. Like, their Smolder needs stacks more than gold directly. Items are always nice, but like, he is more item reliant. So,
yep.
But still, Smolder with gold is always nice.
I mean, the thing is, Smolder, they changed it in a way that Smolder is not as much stack reliant as before. 225 obviously is a big break point, but afterwards, like before, when you had 300, 400 stacks, you just were a one-shot machine, and your burn would kill you at, what was it, like 50%. You just got hit by 1 Q and you would explode. But now, it's more about the items. You need your Infinity Edge, you need your Sojourn, you need your RC to really do something.
Like, let's be honest, the stacks to explode someone at 50% is at 8,000 stacks.
Yeah, no, but like before they changed it, right? Before it was
I mean before they changed it. I mean before they changed it. You need 8,000 stacks to execute at 50%. That was back in the day. I tried it.
Yeah, but the stacking is still a lot stronger.
Nah. Yeah, because of course your execute scales, but like even at 500 stacks your execute is what, 10%? Like the highest I reached in a normal game or ranked game was 800 stacks, and that was like 10 to 11% execute.
No.
If even not less. So like it was until you reach like 2,000 stacks, it is still Elder Drake being stronger than you.
Yeah,
so you, of course, you are still a baby Elder Drake who executes at what, 8%, and of course your damage burn and also your AP scalings helped you a lot in how much damage you dealt and how early you were able to execute people. So yeah, and like you were able to pull off tankier item builds that you are doing right now. Like back in the day, Trinity Force and Shojin Smolder was the norm. Now if you look, it's maybe in mid lane you still might play it or top lane, but especially if you look at AD carry, it will always be Essence Reaver, Infinity Edge, especially since you got crit scalings on your Q at some point.
Yep. I mean, you also still build Shojin just because it's just such a good item for haste. But yeah, I would like to have a check-in on the stacks for Syndra and Smolder, because Smolder already has 125, which is really, really good in the pacing. Syndra has 68, if I see this correctly, which is good.
68, or?
Yeah. And Smolder is 144, so Smolder is definitely above the curve for an AD carry Smolder. which is really, really good. Usually you,
like
as mid lane supporter, you reached your 22-25 at like 18 to 20. As AD carry, you're always around the 25-minute mark, just because it's so much harder to stack on bot lane than it is on mid lane and top lane. But with the lane swap, pivotless, it got really accelerated and you see this in stacks.
Yeah, like for top lane, it's definitely normal stacking rate. Like it, for AD carry, of course, it's super accelerated. You are 5 minutes ahead of the clock, but like you said already, the lane swap did a lot for our Smolder. Honestly, when it comes to Smolder right now, I'm a bit tilted at Riot. You had the opportunity to release a reindeer Smolder and don't call it Smolder. What is going on? Like, what are you doing? Let the Smolder happen. Don't call it reindeer Smolder. Like, it's just, there was an opportunity and Riot did not take it. I'm sad.
Yep. But something that's interesting is the level difference going forward. AD carry is pivotless 1 level up. Top lane is even. Mid lane now just tipped over to level 11, so Serena is now also even, but was behind a lot. And Sana is also ahead in level. Like, I think bot lane is also, support is also ahead. It's DPG, just it's way better at getting the XP. Like, I don't know what exactly happens, but it seems like they don't drop as many waves. Definitely they get more XP. Or it's the flowers. You never know. Can we get a flower check in? Hold up. Okay, it's 12 to 3. Yeah, it's 9 flowers, which is not a lot, but it's still a decent amount. And especially with Atakan coming, this might be a lot more crucial now that it's the 3rd Drake for the side of Seraphya. Okay. This will live up in Bishop Kasara. I don't think there was any way of living there. Now they trade the top lane tier 1 for the Drake, which is a really, really good trade for Seraphia's team. I think they get the soul point with the 3rd Drake and only lost their top laner and the turret.
And there's 3 people top. Seraphya has flash though. So
oh, nice. Nice get her out of danger.
That's why you don't use it to farm if you're not unsure if someone's there.
Yep.
And obviously,
and now they chasing behind. Mango probably gets the first reset. Yes, reset for Mimi and Mango. But they can't go much further, so they just take the kill and are happy with it. And I think this is a really, really good state right now that Team Seraphya is in.
But like, at the bot lane, they got a decent amount. The wave is nicely shoved. Also, we need to look when the next objective is spawning. But you already said Drake just kind of died, so it will probably be 4 minutes to the next.
Yeah, 44.
And even more. Oh yeah, this is up. I'm blind! Where are my glasses? I need my glasses.
It's also topside Atakan, which is gonna spawn in 1.5 minutes. So we have Atakan and Drake staggered by 2 minutes, and it's topside Atakan, and not bottom. So we might see either a cross map Atakan for Drake or a skirmish around Atakan at minute 20. It's also gonna be the last patch we see Atakan on. I'm so happy. How do you feel about Atakan?
We already talked about it last cast during the scrimcast.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously like it, but also as a caster, it has frustrated me a lot over the year. I have been casting now, because like so many teams throw at Atakan just because they think, yeah, you can take Atakan. Enemy team is we are 5v3 right now. Oh yeah, enemy team is only 2 or 3 AoE people and you completely get nuked because your resistances are just shredded to oblivion. So I like the objectives, but I don't like how a lot of the teams I cast play with the objectives.
Yes. It's a nice idea by Riot playing around with formula of objectives, because usually it's just, oh, you have a pit in the river and there's the objective, and now they just changed it up. Oh look, there's another pit in the river. The objective small. And now we see, okay, the choo-choo train comes in but doesn't hit anyone. It's like Deutsche Bahn just missed the train station apparently.
Honestly, It is so weird for me to always hear, yeah, Deutsche Bahn, Deutsche Bahn, Deutsche Bahn. Like, I know a lot of people have bad experiences with them, but I never had a train be late or something.
Damn.
Like, I
You're the
never
exception.
had any issues. And I literally, like, I'm in Berlin. You would think I have a lot of
Yeah.
issues when I use the train, but I don't.
I
How
think in
the
Berlin
fuck
it's
have I
okay.
managed to
I think
never...
the countryside is the horrific
Yeah,
part.
countryside is fucked up. Like, the regio is not that. It's
Yes.
not it.
Yesterday we were in Bad Kötzting for the Bayerische Landesmeisterschaft. Like Miela,
Oh,
Mia, and some friends of mine. But like reaching, it was a piss village and fucking piss town in piss Bayern. And holy fuck, getting there was an adventure.
maybe do not disrespect the Bayern so much here.
Oh yes, I do. I am one myself, so I can just.
Yeah, okay. It's more
I'm allowed.
reasonable.
I have the Bayern pass.
Bayern pass, okay. Based. I know, honestly, like, I didn't see the later parts of the Bayerische Landesmeisterschaft, but I cast some of it, but now we see just in mid lane Seraphya firing off her ult. Sadly, it doesn't lead to a kill, so nothing more to get. But like, you are having a small pick comp at your hands anyways, with like the Nafiri, the Syndra, the Jinx. If you get one pick, you probably get more than one, unless Time can interrupt your Jinx.
Yep.
Or you can just go slice. And since you just talked about Mia, I think you summoned the devil.
Mia lol
There
main
he is. Yeah, Mia lol main account.
Okay, wait. Now big team fight happening. Smolder calls her mom to get some poke damage off, and right now it looks pretty in favor of Team DPG. They have the position with the Scion. Double knocked up onto Seraphya, and they just get the kill. The Melee ult does not save them, and yeah, the execute is here, so they just all burn down, and with that, it's a 3-4-0 trade for us at DPG, and they get their first Drake and tonight a soul.
Soul point is acquired.
Oh, Mini, where are you?
She is fast enough. Like, what is their teamfight?
Yeah, Sion is a fun champion. You just run into the queue and you die, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the issue with the comp of Team Seraphia. If you don't have position, you will almost always lose because you have no one to face check really. Melio is not like a Lulu or Yumi who can just make the face checker so much stronger that they can just run in there, right? You can't make Nafiri so unkillable that they can just do whatever they want. And Seraphia also was leading the charge, was frontlining for the rest of the team. Yeah.
Yeah, she kinda eat a Malzahar ult. So
yeah.
It appeared to be tasty and not healthy, so
yep.
Definitely bad to one sad Syndra.
Girl definitely ain't.
But no, he gets the turret for it now, as the trade for the Atakan. Like, they will not have tried to contest it right now.
No way.
Even though they are at a point where it only gets worse for you.
Yep.
Like, there is a U with 2 item who now starts building a bit more tankier. There's a Smolder with 2, almost 3 items. Let's be real. Probably next base there will be the rapid fire cannon. And also, it's not the full on squishy Smolder. It is the essence Reaver Shojin Smolder. Like, you survive stuff. Then like, Sion can just face check anywhere. Because it's Sion, who cares? And he will just maybe run down Seraphya.
Oh.
Nah, Mamui spotted.
Spotted.
The no Court of Guard Master Yi not walking into the Nafiri. That kind of displays. We said earlier this is a very strong late game comp that they have. That like so many late game scaling. Malzahar dot will soon start taking half HP of people if they aren't tanky.
I think both teams, honestly.
Yeah.
both teams have pretty good scaling into the late game. I'm wondering what is G-Pro going as the next item. Is she actually going for the triple burn build with the what was it called?
There's only Void maybe.
Ability haste. The ultimate ability haste item.
She definitely ain't buying Malignance.
She has a component for it.
Yeah, but it's also a Void Stuff component.
It's also a Void Stuff component, and it's also a
Horizon Focus component.
A Rylai's component.
Yeah. It is Rylai's, it is Rod of Ages, it is Malignant, it is
hold up.
Void Stuff.
Gatling gets engaged on Mango.
On mid lane on Boulder.
But can't finish the kill quiet yet. Forces the, not even forced to flash, only the heal. Needs to flash away herself, and yeah, this the Fury starts to become a little bit more useless.
Like at least she has shielding shred, so she won't be completely useless at some point and still has something to do.
Oh, nice combo.
Crazy, but that is like almost
oh my gosh.
Like one more Q of Seraphya and that would have been a dead dragon.
But Mimi has no mana. Okay, ult comes through, but on the Cassandra, so this is the first reset onto the side of Mimi. A double stun by Serena. Now the choo-choo train arrive. Cassandra frontlining, dragging the Scion out of the way, but no kill able to be picked up after the initial one. Both teams just going away after this skirmish. And the next Drake spawns in 50 seconds, so we could see another one just then.
Good time to refill for wards and prep for it. But like,
hold up. Engage here by Mango gets the kill, but also gets executed by the Smolder, so it's jungle for support trade. A TP coming in as well. Sana is there with the Masi. Schlitz onto Serena. Dodges the ult with her Alpha Strike. The Q misses. W hits Mimi now. Able to fire shots. Gets the root after the meditation. The shutdown goes over. And Jinx gets excited. Picks up the next kill onto Pivot. There's a Smolder. No, G-Pro is also here. Has no ult to her disposal, so might not be as useful. He keeps on firing, hits the slow, and with that, they should be able to pick up the next kill and secure the souls for themselves.
Yep, but still G-Pro is there, of course. It is Liv instantly clearing out the wave as good well as you can. And like Mamui already respawned, so you kinda have to save smite, so this is good goal.
Yep.
But you won't be able to pick up more. That's kind of the happy part for this ability for gaming right now. So
yeah, one against currently.
Yeah. And since Nadi just said it, that the fight felt like going on so slow. Yeah, during the fight they were too slow.
Alright, there was a little bit of an overstep here by G-Pro trying to do E4 here, and this also takes the life of Ashy. And this might actually be the Barret on top of the soul for Team Seraphya. Yeah, the Buju meditation, the meditation saving.
Nice
Sana
damage
here.
reduction.
Yep, you get the damage reduction, and this is a good tool against the Syndra ult. But now the next skill, the weak hits onto Pivotless, taking her down to half HP. Meanwhile, the Drake is being started from Mimi and Mango. They're just zoning away. They don't want to engage a fight, they just want to take the drag, take the Baron, zone them away, and then get out of here as best as they can, play them up, and is what they're gonna do.
Like also maybe question, because Elder fights are still good. They aren't too favored. Like yeah, we have 4k gold advantage onto the side of Seraphya. By now we do almost 5. But like the next Drake, even though it is still a long time till it's happening, you don't really feel the advantage too much. Like this now were split fights. Like someone was picked off and then they still tried to continue the fight. And thus they lost more and more. Then they tried to fight again while there was still the numbers advantage on the Seraphya side. And they just got slowly walked over multiple times now.
Yeah, can we get a little peek on the individual gold? I'm curious because it looks like Mimi is so ahead right now. Almost 5 items. Yeah, she's She's up
Even on
3k
Smolder.
gold on her counterpart.
Yeah.
Even though the Smolder is good in the game. But now Serena
what's
splashing
Smolder?
forward, picks up the kill onto the Smolder, and now Mimi goes legendary, and they just gonna steamroll over them. No way for Team DPG to fight back, and this might be a finishing angle. It's only Sana left alive, Baron buff, an excited Jinx.
Might? This is the game.
Yep, this should be the game. Mimi takes the third for the level. Yep. And there's no way Sana can defend this. Like, even with her Voodoo style and her ultimate activated, I don't think that she is strong enough to shred through the wave, shred through the last remaining members. It's not gonna be a must-see pentakill compilation. It's just gonna be must-see meditating under her own turret. Meanwhile, Mimi and Seraphya finishing game, and Team Seraphya goes up 1-0 into the series.
Yeah. Like, of course, it's very nice to see. To have them winning.
Yep. It was a great performance. It looked in the early game a little bit more in the favor of Team DPG on the mid game, where the fights, when Smolder started hitting the 225 stacks, and it looked a little shaky, but then this one last soul fight that they really took over, and from there on it was just everyone of Team DPG was caught off guard. They always went in alone. It was always 1v5, and then, yeah, obviously when they lose against the Jinx and Nafiri getting the resets. So overall, great performance by Team Seraphya. Let's see how DPG is gonna recover from that one.
Yeah, they have 2 more chances if they win the next one. Like, they kind of need the 1-1 to have a chance at furthering to the semifinal in the upper bracket. So it's not looking too bad. And there are a few champs now out. Like Seraphya's Syndra, which she is somewhat known for, is out. Then Mamui's comfort pick with the Nafiri is out. But I would say there's something out for Mimi, but Mimi's AD carry pool is more, not really a pool, it's more like an ocean. So I wouldn't say too much about that. In the best of 3, she will never really be challenged when it comes to her pool overall. So, yeah.
Yes.
And
all right.
For now, since we need to wait for the next games to start, we would hit on to a break and go on in around 5 minutes. See ya.
Yeah.
And welcome back to game 2 of the series, again from Disability Pride Gaming against Team Seraphya. It is a 1 win for Seraphya. And yeah, we are going game 2. I am still here, Sasuma, with the lovely goat, Kojoka.
Hello. We got the second draft going. DPG lost game 1, so they had side select. They again chose to go blue side, so no changes there. Nice, fearless. So we won't see another Smolder first pick. No Salty Run deck available.
Bands are pretty much quite similar, but now just the Victor pick away. I think it is the correct sides. I don't know. Like Quincy knows.
Yeah, it is the correct side.
Yes,
it's the correct side because we also see the Ivern ban from Team Zero.
It is the pick away, and we can enjoy it.
Hey, it's actually super interesting drafting here. Like they pick away the Victor flex pick. It's probably also comfort pick just for mid lane, for G Pro, and on the other side we have
G-Pro's second most played is Victor, so
now we have
pretty comfortable with it.
Essa Nami. So Nami to take away the Lucian Nami. We already saw Pivotless and Ashy play Lucian Nami. Lucian is one of, if not the best champion of Mimi, and now Pivotless picks the Lucian, so no Lucian Nami, no Lucian Melio combo available. This makes Lucian a little bit worse. You still have Lucian Braum, but Lucian Braum versus Nami can get hard countered. Pretty hard. And Lucian also works with other supports, but it's just not as good. So it's more of a denial pick for DPG than them saying we want this pick.
Yep. But also, now we see another comfort pick. Like, if you know Liv and you've been in voice chat with her a couple of times or played in houses, she is very like, yeah, on punch in the face, yeah, set punch in the face. But she is a lot with, yeah, I like to pick set and I like that champ and it's fun to play. And now that is the set, but also it is a Gwen going into that for Kazara. So she is quite happy
Ah,
with that.
I don't know where this Gwen is going. This might be a Gwen jungle.
True.
This might be an Ambessa jungle. I can also see a world where we see Ambessa or Gwen mid lane.
True. Wait,
So
actually,
yeah,
Gwen against Victor feels disgusting. I
I
played it
mean
from the Victor side.
Victor struggles into both matchups really. Ambessa is
Yes.
good into mages, and Gwen is also good into mages. So for now, Team Seraphia has all the options available to them.
Yeah, like it is interesting. There again, you have a lot of flex picks on your side. Not like last game where it was a bit of the other way around, where the flex picks were on the side of DPG, but now Corki.
Corki Nami
Like
is
you have so many flexes, but like even I know Corki Nami feels good, and it has
Corki
a
Nami is
lot of
really,
fucking
really
damage.
good. You have a lot of early game burst damage, and it's gonna be hard to match this. They pick the Nautilus, so they just say, okay, we are gonna have don't have the prior at all. We're gonna lose 2v2s, but we have a little bit more agency on our support. So they don't handshake the Enchantress like last game. Instead, they opt into an Enchantress engage support matchup. Sense? Oh,
Like,
Sana Briar.
oh, are you? Yeah, you are sure it is Sana Briar.
It is Sana Briar.
Like, I would say, of course, Liv would be happy picking it as well, but like, there
the
is
rock.
still mid lane. It's still a flex open.
No, not now. Give me the rock.
The rock.
Oh, yeah.
What? Okay, that is interesting.
Told ya. Told ya.
It is. It
It
is
is
such
kind
an interesting draft to see, and even to see where will the flex picks now go.
Yeah.
Like, what is Team Seraphia cooking in this?
Mm.
Maybe also, we know, from what I know, the schedule would be they are going into Haywire afterwards, so
Yes.
luckily we already saw some players from Haywire in the chat, but maybe they wanna take notes about the shenanigans these both teams pull with all of the lane swaps and like the flex picks now. It is maybe interesting to take some notes here.
Take notes. You know the emote? The MSI emote?
No. I don't.
It's one of the most used emote by pros. They love to spam the take notes emote. I think it was Isma who always spammed it. Isma's one of the players that boosts his APM by just spamming emotes. And I think he had a time where he spammed the take notes emote. Like you saw Isma just running around the jungle, clearing camps and just spamming emotes.
Maybe the issue is, if I've heard that right, it is EU, so it's LEC.
Yep.
I haven't watched LEC in like 3 years.
GG.
Like the only actual league that I watch is LCK. I don't watch LEC.
GG.
It is like the games feel so unclean a lot of times.
Yeah. Well,
Norik,
we're still
yes.
watching the GGWP Cup.
We do know why there was a disqualification, because the whole team didn't show up. That's the disqualification. So I'm sorry if you wanted to watch it, but sadly, they said no, we don't want to.
Do we have any infos on who goes jungle and who goes mid lane?
No.
Ambessa and Gwen. No.
Like, we can't see in-game chat, so it is hard to get information right now.
No.
But maybe as soon as we partially see the drafts, we will have a view on where people might go. But at least it seems pretty obvious. No, honestly, I'm going to say this. Even DPG could just be like, no, they're not where you'd think they are.
Okay, it's Gwen
But
jungle.
okay,
And
okay. I just wanted to joke about the Victor AD carry Lucian mid lane. but it's not happening.
I mean, it could, if it was, I don't know, you can still mix and match the Anar and Ambessa and the Victor into set theoretically, right?
Yeah.
You can play Victor top, it's not that bad. You can't play set mid lane. Set mid lane is also a valid strategy, especially, I think set is a bit better into Ambessa than into Nar. I'm not sure about that.
I think he depends a lot on the skill levels.
Yeah. But I mean, the
Like,
most interesting matchup for this game is for sure going to be bot lane. Kokinawa vs Lucian Nautilus.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be bloody.
Yeah, of course.
Bloody hell, mate.
Like, these are decently aggressive teams, so we see a lot of happening.
Yep. And this time around, we will not have lane swap shenanigans because the tanks are out. Ah, so
Are
no
you
level
sure?
1 lane swaps.
Are you
Oh
sure?
yes. Yeah. Like set Nautilus into Kokinami. No,
Yeah,
please
you're
get
not
me out of
doing
there.
well.
Please,
You're
please,
not
please get
doing
me
well.
out of there. And it's not like Lucian can abuse Nar as much. Or Ambessa. Like, is it
Just ask Viper. He might disagree.
Sorry. I don't know if Pivotless is Viper quite yet, but
Oh, I don't mean the Korean Viper, by the way.
my bad.
I mean the NA double rank 1 Viper. The
Okay.
other 4K LP guy that did it after Arguin did it last year.
I mean, we have on one side, Mimi is probably the biggest Viper stan in the universe.
True.
So I'm the Korean Viper. So
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
I know. Like, she is very happy watching him.
Yes, I mean Viper is an insane player. I get it. He's probably one of the best AD carries in the world that we've ever seen. One of the most consistent AD carries for sure. And Mimi is also striving to be just like him.
Yeah, her consistently, at least in these cups, of course, has been pretty good.
Yep.
Like,
And like
there's
what we saw in
partially
the game one.
still a way to go for others, like Prime, or even you obviously know the scenes more right now with the Nova Cup, GC, and EC.
Yep.
You know more of the sets there.
Mimi didn't play in any of these, so
Didn't she sub in for one of the qualifying games?
yeah. She played for Femme Fatales in EEC qualifiers day 2, I think, which was like, I don't know, 3 best of 1s or something.
Yeah, and I don't fully remember everything, but I remember she got the chance to play.
I think I cast the games.
He
Did I?
probably did.
No, I didn't.
Wait,
I was
weren't
on
you Femme
vacation,
Fatales
but only
co-cast?
for the main stage, not for open qualifiers. So open qualifiers, I was on holidays.
But I remember watching the games, so someone must have co-cast them. Was it?
I think Josh. It was Josh and Nenris and Hench.
True, Henchcast ones, yeah. Like, overall, I've only seen them cast once, so.
Yeah, I got the lore.
I guess, yeah, I think Hench was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to adjust my brain every time then.
Okay, but speaking of Equal Esports Cup, we also saw the Briar from Sana in the Equal Esports Cup. So, you know, a little bit of a throwback to the infamous last Airlines draft.
Okay, but I've gotta flame disability pride. How do you deny the double premium skin of Seraphya?
Double
Like,
premium?
there is the premium Nami, and I would have bet that Mimi might also have the premium Lucian.
True. You could have had the mythic.
Yeah,
mythic
the double
duo
mythic
bot
bot lane.
The double I have too much money to throw into Riot's mouth bot lane.
Yeah, maybe don't talk like that with someone who owns a fucking Faker skin.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. We just meme it.
Yeah, it's Seraphya on the Ambessa. I think I've never seen her play Ambessa. I watched some of Seraphia's games, but I've never seen her play Ambessa, so it's gonna be interesting. It's also Electrocute, so full, I'm gonna one-shot and kill you Ambessa. I also hope we see like Cycle Sword and some more damage variant,
You wanna
and not
see the
the
really pen?
pen
Ah,
and paper.
yeah, the really penetration build.
Yep. I don't want that like weird champ build shit. I want full damage. I want Cycle Sword. I want
You don't want the shield
Gorilla.
items. You wanna
No,
go
no.
full on. I punch in your face.
Yes, I mean that's how you need to play in mid lane, right? You wanna use the short lane to reduce the short trades, and like with Cycle Sword, it's really good. I can already see Ambessa is kind of a rage champion, so yeah, she can get control in the mid lane, and as well for saw last game where Serena 2 times killed G Pro solo, and this is also a matchup that can very fast swing into Ambessa's favor.
Like, obviously the poke from Victor is always nice, but like, good luck poking out and Ambessa out of the lane.
You know, but then level 2 hit by Ashi and Pivotless. The hook backline goes on to onto the Nami, and first blood goes over to Pivotless. They did not respect the level 2 advantage. I expected more. To be fair, level 2 is something that should be known by now, that, you know, enemy button is level 2. We need to watch out. But yeah, they died to it. Unlucky. This means first blood go over to Pivotless, and all the lead they garnered in level 1 just kind of disappears.
Yeah, kind of like counting game. Count how many minions has died. When will they level up?
Yep.
Maybe you already see it on how aggressive they play the early levels, but now we also see a small engage on mid lane. But it is somewhat even when you look at it.
Oh, Sana. Looks for the... Okay, gets the stun, and this should be the death of Mango. I don't think she can escape here. Yep, flash from Sana, secures the kill. And yeah, very smart pathing by Sana. Saw that Mango... I think she saw that Mango tapped out bot lane. And now Mimi also walks into the red line and flash away from Mimi. Pivotless also needs to flash away, and yeah, flash is traded in both AD carries. No one dies here, and a very good showing in the early game from the side of Team DPG for now.
It completely changed. Last game it was more of, hey, Seraphya is getting the early kills and stuff, but this time, yeah, they're saying no, this is us, we go hard for him.
Yep.
But also, you just can't sleep on the level up timers. You need to be careful around them. Especially when you kinda have the stronger players of the teams on bot lane. You should be able to count minions.
I think so. Well, I think Mimi traded very hard onto Ashe, level 1, and that kind of made the wave push towards, like, push forward Pivotless because they didn't trade back, right? And the minions still keep hitting and all that. Like, this is very kind of advanced tech. If enemy trades and you don't trade back, like manipulating the wave and shit, it's very, very, like, to know when you want to trade and when you want to control the wave and shit like that. And I think that Mimi kind of was too focused on trading and therefore got punished by the wave state not being in her favor. So yeah, it very, I don't know, a little bit of an oversight here from her side.
Yeah. You kind of know when something will happen.
Yep.
So it's not like it is out of the blue when they will level up.
I think it's ganked, but the stun with the magnet field gets onto Serena and she just goes down. Sana is here once again to help clean up. And the thing is, assists and kills onto Victor in early game are so good because you get your stacks. You get your 25 stacks for your evolution. And I think in this matchup, getting your Q upgrade is super pivotal.
Like, already... What? 63 stacks already. It's quite quite big when it's not even minute 6.
Yep.
Like you are pretty much chilling right now if you are G Pro.
Also goes for the Root of Ages. Interesting. Goes for the tank before.
The hey, I need 30 minutes till I heal, to be honest.
Yeah.
But for that you also can't kill me easily.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, it is just Ambessa who goes bonk. I have a chain. That chain will hit your face, and then you will hopefully be so nice and kiss the ground.
I think you could have also gone for a plated sea caps here first. If you were in pro here. I don't know if she has boots in the runes or not. No, she doesn't have boots in the runes. So, don't have steel caps would also been good. It's a little bit like you should always be able to control your mana properly in season 15. And like you don't need the mana restoration from the Lord of Ages or the mana. And yeah, it just makes you untradeable in mid lane.
A lot of differences everywhere. Small for the top of Seraphya, then bot lane obviously for DPG now. Mid lane is being quite even. Oh, Sana.
Epic Execution goes on to Deep Pro, and this might be the solo bolo from Seraphya. Yeah, she picks it up. Meanwhile, Sana, I don't know why she got a kill, but she did get a kill on Bacon Isn't Meat. And now Mimi is once again running into the enemy turret. It's the second time in 2 games that she just runs in there to kiss the ground. And this means good event for DPG on top lane as well. Kazara goes forward but can't go much further because Liv has her W probably up to block any damage. So overall the map looks really, really good for DPG.
Yeah, like Zana just doing great, and while finishing already throws out the ult and to instantly gank bot lane.
Yep.
Like that's kind of what happened, because you asked how they got a kill. It is a nice ult to hit.
Yes.
But like, that is such a big Briar.
Titanic already finished, and Briar is a champion that scales really, really well with those like bruisery, HP plus AD items like a Titanic, Sterex, or Overlord Bloodbane is also an item that a lot of Briars build. So getting the gold to get those items is really, really good. And now they also get the grubs. So both objectives on the sides taken. Also a CS lead for Sana. Like, she's completely in the game. Don't want that Briar against you.
Funny, like it's the second Briar we cast together by now. Like in scrims we had one Briar jungle, and now we have it in an official.
Yep. Maybe the temp is broken. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely strong champ. Definitely not just for the feed enjoyer. No.
No.
No feed enjoyer champ being found.
Mimi? I don't know if you're gonna be there.
You tried.
I don't know if you're gonna be there.
You kind of want a base now.
That was a yeah.
I know. There's enough mana on the mana.
Yeah.
So
But that was a good over.
Mid lane. Seraphya is just so fun, and what a beautiful cancel. It will kept you out of the turret range. But Lilina into sets, that's not something you want to do. You're getting stunned in a second, by the way. If you're not already.
Okay, but now top lane ganked by Mango. Used her last ult charge already, but Mimi picks up the kill, and now it's Serena versus Sana in the jungle. No one dies. But even flash away from Serena.
Like, you need to be scared right now. There is a Briar on bot lane.
Yep. Mimi walks up. This is the bubble. And Briar ult goes wide, but now there's also Gwen here. Mimi goes down to the bite of the Gwen. Bite of the Briar, and now Gwen picks up the good smite and the last turret shot.
She didn't even need smite. She got it.
I think she just wanted to smite to secure the kill gold on her.
Yeah, I think it was hers anyways.
Yeah.
The dubstep smite.
Yep. It doesn't do as much damage as it did in earlier league. So you can't secure kills as easily anymore, but like the 120 damage smite or something, you could just execute enemies. Was fun.
It's still fun to just see small little lightning going down onto the enemy.
Yep.
Just little bzz,
Bzz.
just
Pause.
bzz. Let's see what the pause reason will be.
What does the pause say?
Ding 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 ding. Definitely didn't got traumatized by that when it was played every day at school. But that's so long in the past by now.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
we're
the games for
we're
now
definitely
looks
not old yet.
pretty good. Yeah, we're so fucking old. Oh my god. Don't do
No, that definitely not old yet. No.
No.
Like if we look at some of the players, of course, yeah, in comparison we are, but not old yet.
Yesterday I already said it. I was at the Bioalarms, right? And all the people I was with there they're so young. They're just such cuties, you know. They're so young. Then we talked about SK, SK Rosa and shit,
Yeah.
and also about like Brawl Stars because they're pretty big in Brawl Stars. And Brawl Stars is a pretty big esports, even though you wouldn't think so, but it is. Like when you're an old League of Legends boomer like we are, then you're like Brawl
Isn't it
Stars,
just
bro.
new age Smash Bros? Or wasn't it something
no.
like that? Oh,
It's a battle royale, I think.
Ah. Like I don't know why I had like Smash Bros in my head. Oh yeah, spectator bug. Who doesn't love
Because
it?
of Brawlhalla.
Ah yeah, okay, that explains it.
But yeah. I don't know, Brawl Stars was way too late for me.
Like I haven't played either of them. But like what a nice flying Gnar freeze.
Yep.
We are back now. Like damn. Big Briar.
Yep.
Like plated steel caps and Titanic completed.
Oh, hubris ambassador. Hold up. I was not familiar with the game.
Wait. Seraphya, is your ego showing?
Hubris is in general a good item, right? And it's not,
Like
it's not
it
only
is.
ego. Especially with Ambessa, you're kind of guaranteed to always pick up a kill in a fight with the public execution. And then just snowball through the fight. So it's just a good value item. But yeah, I've never seen that before, so I'm pretty curious.
In a competition even as Café Cuties right now, which is more of a for fun tournament than anything serious. It is just like you want or you expect to get a ton of kills. And in Café Cuties, a lot of the kills happen in laning phase. Like later on, it slows down a lot. Try to take side control and everything. And now there's a top fight.
The ult from Briar misses. Mango needs to disengage here. The culling goes through but doesn't pick up a kill. And with that, they just trade ults. No one dies. No summoner spells used. And Sana gets the Drake for free.
Second Drake of the game. That also means boots, by the way. They have the boot upgrade now.
Yep.
So,
and Briar needs no boots. She has her beautiful feet. Don't hide the feet from me.
Yeah, freak, chill out.
Yeah, I think there's a huge misconception around hubris that you need a lot of stacks to work or whatever. It is a good item stat-wise, even without the passive, and the passive is really good, right? And you get bonus AD after you get a kill. It just is a good item. It's very stat efficient, and it makes sense to build. That's also why we saw it in Varus, especially Miela building it a lot. So yeah, it's not the like even same for Darkseal, right? Or Magi. It's like Magi is less, but for Darkseal, people have the conception of you build Darkseal to get the kills, to get the stacks, but Darkseal is just like what? It has 130% item value with no stacks. Like, huh? And I think it's the same for Hubris, where the item is just very valuable, even without stacks.
Yeah, you have CDR, you have of course lethality a lot, for sure.
Yep.
And like the active is just there to help you when everything happens.
And now the Culling goes through Dredgeline, hits on to Bacon isn't meat, and the next kill for Pivotless is picked up. The exhaust was not really enough to help her survive here. Now Mimi's on her lonesome under her turret, but it doesn't look like she's getting dove, so gets away with her life for now. But Pivotless with 2 kills now looking mighty strong.
Yeah, looking probably. There is a decent amount of things. It is just Seraphya is looking to defend if there's anything happening on bot lane. And there was the cancel on Nautilus. And Evolution. Like there's the double cancel. And now
Evolution. Short dash not enough to get her out of danger. And now the Gwen ult, the scissors, they bite. But Sana is here to rescue. It's the ult. Mimi gets stunned up but gets away with the W. Nice buffer here. Flash from Serena used to get away, but now Mango dies. Can they get this return kill? Sana heals up so much. This is Briar, but Serena able to pick up the kill anyways under the turret. Now on top lane, the dunk goes onto the ground and the mini Gnar gets slain by the wrestler. And overall, I think good trade for the side of Team Seraphya. Even though the solo kill on top lane occurred, but yeah, a nice comeback here. Getting some gold onto Serena is definitely helpful.
But overall, it's just what was that fight from this side of Pivot? No, not just Pivot, from Sana. Like just bouncing around, healing her full health at least 1.5 times.
Yep.
If you just looked at how much she was able to heal, and like she isn't even at her healing item yet. Like if
when you don't need a healing item.
Yeah, you know the item where I can't get the name right now, even though every Riven is it, every Briar buys it, every Bruiser jungler buys it. Yeah, it's the Thundered Sky.
I don't think you need to build Thundered Sky.
Would that build is coming right now, if I look at the right now?
I think that's an Overlord's Blood Mail.
There's so many items built with those cards.
Yep. I think that's the Overlord's Blood Mail. I think that's a good item choice. If you're ahead, it's just such a good item, such a high value item. You saw how low Sana dropped. The passive of the item, right, that gives you bonus AD scaling with your health, and the lower your health gets, the more AD you get. So it's really, really good with Briar, who just tends to go low in the fight and heal up again with her nice little spells. But you also see no anti quiet yet for the side of Seraphya, so this might be coming sooner or later to stop the Briar from going in God mode in team fights. Although the anti-healing isn't as effective against Briar as against other healing champions, but it still is a necessary evil to get for you this game.
You also see what you talked about, the Chainsword. Like the voltaic cycle sword maybe being picked up by Seraphya now.
Yep.
Like we see more and more parts of it.
Yep, the brutalizer already there. Will most likely go into that direction.
But yeah, over the board, everyone has their first item. Besides our Nautilus. It's still waiting for him.
My Nautilus with a forbidden idol. Me when my tank support has 6% heal and shield power. So the third drake is spawned. Third drake is spawned, and 18 minutes we will just get it uncontested. And now it's in DPG getting the soul point very, very early. I think 18 minutes is like probably the earliest you can get for a third drake. They will have a minute 23 soul point. And now with him getting H on Sana with the ult able to get onto Serena, she gets up with her in the backhand but just goes down. Mango picks up the kill with the scissors, with the kneels. Mimi is W away, gets over the wall. Now G-Pro is also here, but the magnet field is not enough to stun down Bacon. And with that it's a 1-for-1 trade overall, but the Herald gets spawned and they get probably the tier 1 turret, and they got the Drake, so again, DPG. Oh, you have to redemption? Okay, though. The turret.
Like, they still get a lot, and they are pretty happy with it. Yeah, they would have wanted to go for more, but it's not possible at the time right now.
Yep. It was just a really good ult by Sana, honestly, hitting onto Serena. I think if Sana was there to rescue, Serena would have probably destroyed the enemy backline. She was on pivotless with the public execution. So, should have been able to wreak havoc there. Also, I think pivotless didn't have flash and quiet yet, so kind of hard to get away from in Ambessa in this state. But yeah, overall, like it looks very much in favor for DPG. Now pivotless lands onto Serena. She just dashes away. Funny little champion. Hee, I have 500 dashes.
At least I don't AoE anything anymore. I lost half of my AoE damage in nerfs. QQ.
QWQ. Oh. Nice ult onto Pivotless and just falls over that. Flash not enough to save her. And yes, once again, I think this is the biggest problem Pivotless has also in game 1. She just does not respect the mid lane wave timings.
She was a top laner and now 80 carry, so she might have not looked into that too much.
Yep.
Even though as an 80 carry, you kinda need to look at that by now. Since we aren't in season 5 anymore, lane swaps past early game are, I think, for a decent amount of years by now.
Yeah.
Sana, my turret, also Liv says, oh, that's my tier 2.
Yeah, they also have like 3 grubs, so their pushing power is really, really good. Oh, look into Sana, maybe. He lives very dangerous here. Left forwards. Okay, left back. He is on her tail. At the slow from the Nami.
Oh, she pressed W.
And Sana is dead.
Sana pressed W.
I think she wouldn't have gotten away anyways. Yeah,
but as soon as you press W, it's like, oh, I'm going in.
Yep.
But
Find the
beautiful public execution as well, again from Seraphya onto pivot. Hey, this is now our tier 1 and tier 2. Meanwhile, Victor probably gets the tier 1 from bot, which hasn't already fallen. Oh, it was already fallen.
This is kind of what we saw last game as well, that Team Seraphya is just so much better at playing the mid game. They just walk around as 5 people, and meanwhile, Disability Pride Gaming, everyone is on their lonesome, gets caught out by their own, and now 4 kills go over to Team Seraphya for no trade in exchange. They get mid lane tier 1 and tier 2. Everyone gets base. Now the game is starting to get a little bit tougher. It's actually the Sun Sky for Sana. Yep.
I said it. Yep. I was right. It is always so funny when we cast. I remain to be false. Or we remain to be waiting for me being false.
I mean, Sun Sky is just such a good item.
Yeah,
like, and now she's going for it. Yeah.
Like the healing you get, especially on a champ like Briar with that. Of course, you like the tankiness stats, the AD, everything. Like, you just go, hey, I killed someone. Oh yeah, as soon as I jump to the next person, I'm full HP again. And that on a champion that already has an insane amount of healing. But now you see both top laners are just walking to the direction of mid lane. Kazara soon into rage form. But now Liv is going back to bot side.
Yeah, I think you need to drop waves here as Team Seraphya and just play with the Mega Na here. Because if you don't have Mega, it's gonna be really, really hard. Yeah, it looks like they're dropping the mid wave.
Yeah, they will just take the tier 2. If they have
they're actually not dropping. Okay, they take it and they're oh, public execution goes on to Pivotless once again and she goes down. But Serena is kind of in danger, gets away though. Mango picks up the kill on to Ashy. Now Sana goes for the short range ult under the turret. Mimi goes down to G Pro, but Sana on the other side gets slain by Serena. And yeah, once again, a very, very good team fight by Team Seraphya.
Yep, and this means, hey, we cancel your Dragon second. Please for now, you can't get the souls. we take it. He has to smite. I don't want to get it, so like, please just be careful and smite it. Thank you.
Yeah. It looks like Pivotless has a magnet on her head, honestly. Serena just hits every public execution on her.
Yeah, like snipe.
Yep.
There's an AD carry. Yep, let me get the precision gun out. There is the public execution hitting.
There is an AD carry. Sorry, there was an AD carry.
No. Breakfast.
Alright. Yeah, the game, in the beginning, it looked very favorable for DPG, but now it's kind of turned tables. And Team Seraphya, even though they are down 2 Drakes, they are in a very good position to play the game. Snowball the game. 2 items on the Corki, which is the power spike, right? Mana Mute was really good, and now you get your probably Sojin from the looks of it as well. Slowly but surely. Still no anti-heal.
Some people also like the early Last Whisper on Corki.
Yeah, I think I would also like it here. I think early Last Whisper is really good here, especially against the upgraded boots and the anti-healing.
Ambassador just goes clap, you lose half your health, and now public execution again onto the set. The fight is still going. The E is no. Did she use it to clear the wave, or why didn't she use it onto our lucky?
Hold up. No damage here onto Pivotless anymore. Sana is stunned up, but is in her damage stance. Yeah, no kill to be taken here in the return, so it's an even trade of ultimates in mid lane. Meanwhile, Serena is just demon on the side lane, 33 hubris stacks. Now the Sun and Sky in her inventory as well. Try and kill this Nessa.
Yeah, good luck with that. They will be having fun.
Yeah. Maybe they also just start off. No. Alright.
Chilling. They're always chilling.
Oh, flash force from Sana. You're alone there, girl. And Serena is there. So yeah. Okay, Sana looked for something. I guess she got the flash from Bacon, but more than that, and nothing more than that. So you take this
at the same time, Seraphya got the flash from Sana, so they are happy with that. I would at least assume. Such a big job from all around. Seraphya finding so many plays where she can just perform. Also Mimi's placement during team fights to put out as much DPS as she can. It is always beautiful to see.
Yep.
That Pivotless dropped off a little since the early game. She got caught a lot by the sniper execution of Seraphya.
They had a really good early game, right? She got her 2 items very fast. They destroyed bot lane turret, had a good CS advantage. They killed them 2v2, all that jazz. But then, the second that she got on mid wave, which is the strength of Lucian usually, she just started to get caught over and over again. But now we see Kisara trying to 1v1 live here, gets into the Mega Gnar and stunned up into the wall. Oh, the shield goes through. Just showdown as well, but yep, the Spirit Force proc will be enough to get him. And Pivotless once again gets caught out by the public execution, but now Serena is alone in the backline, gets stunned up by Sana and shot down over to the side of Pivotless, and now they might look to start off Nash. Do they? I think they should. I think this is where you start Nash here as Team DPG.
It's a 4v4 still. Like, yeah, it is Seraphya who lost their strongest member right now, but I would still somewhat respect the side of Seraphya. As insane DPS, also Mamui's burst and DPS is quite well. And Kisara soon has her ult again with the rage as well to just go with it. So trying that barrel is vital risk.
Hell, just do it.
Just Gemba. 50-50.
I mean, what you wanna do is you wanna start Nash and then force a fight, which is really good for. I think this is kind of without Serena, who is gonna face check, right? Mini gets one shot by an ultimate. Corki can't face check. Gwen can face check, but then you use a W to dodge an
Corki phosphor bomb.
Hmm?
Yeah, just phosphor bomb it, but now Zana is caught out of the
But yeah, just pushes them away. But she's low HP. I mean, she's gonna heal up again. Ooh, Zara jumps in there. Flash away from... she flash forwards from Kasara to stun. Okay. Naru to the wall. No follow-up though there. Kasara goes pretty low. Needs to take a reset here. Also lost from Mega and Flash.
But has
Just
TP, so...
Has TP, so yeah. We'll get back into
Like, Zana still needs to heal up and move to Drake now. But there is the fight commencing for mid-lane priority, and for now it looks like it is a Disability Pride Gaming winning that small fightish. Even though it's not really a fight, just to get the push up mid-lane first.
Sana uses her ult, misses it though, so no Briar ult for the fight. Briar ult is a really, really important tool. So having that out is pretty good. I think they like... Okay, Pivot, this goes back to get mid-wave Briar. So they drop Prio on mid-wave for Prio, or Prio on river for Prio on mid-wave. Now Kisara also has Mega back up again. And perfect execution. Okay, goes on to Sana. Now Kisara also there with the Naru to the wall, but nice buffer here from Sana. Everyone is in there. The showdown went down. Kisara gets killed by Liv. Now Mango is in the midst of everybody with her shadows, but not enough. Paradise gets one shot by Serena. She gets stunned up. Bubble does not hit. Amy is in there. Needs to flash away. Okay. Wait, maybe you can keep fighting. No, they don't want to keep fighting. Oh my god, what a fight!
Like, it's very interesting how you see just Mimi is relaxing in Dragon Pit, DPSing DPG the whole time, and then gets out. Like, what is this? Like, the confidence to just chill in Dragon Pit the entire time while 3 people stand next to you. I don't have it. I'm a be honest, I don't have it. But
okay, I need some data here, chat. What is Black Cleaver cross? This is a thing?
Tech? I've never seen it. Like, maybe you would have seen it during the Emax lethality time, but even then it sounds off a little bit.
Huh.
But I have some trust in Mimi that she knows what she's doing. Maybe this is also the I don't wanna be one-shot by Briar pet.
Yeah, but then you go Soldier. Speaking of Briar, there's a Baron. It's being started. Yeah, probably not fast enough to contest it, so this should be a free break for the side of DPG. Very good call. Break for free. Baron for free. Really nice. Abusing the tempo.
Also, only problem is you don't right now have the waves to do anything with it.
Yeah, but they're just stalling, right? I mean, it's they're gonna their Baron is gonna run out the second Drake spawns, so you're just probably maybe getting the bot lane tier through. I don't think they can get much more. They don't have as much turret DPS really to get something, but Seraphya looks like they gonna aggress the bot lane tier 1 and cross map for the top lane wave. So no bot lane wave to play on. Or
Kasara can just keep playing in a minute. Like right now, of course, it's still risky for her, but give her 2 seconds and she knows she can.
Wait. Okay, Congo and Mimi. Mimi, what are you doing? Oh my god! Please wait for the life. Yeah, Wing and melee range of a set might not be the smartest.
Like, that was just a small nuke hitting her.
Yep.
Like, wow, that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god, no! No! Ashley has 5 people. Oh, and perfect execution again on to G Pro, but G Pro is pretty tanky, so we'll just be able to get out here.
But you lost all of your pressure from Baron.
I mean, they never had pressure with Baron in the first place, but now they have even less. Yeah.
Like, even now, the Karling being out, yeah, it takes a lot of Nami's health, but with Nami, she can heal herself up. You don't have any healing. And give her Ambassador 30 seconds and she will just execute someone again. Yep. There is the sniper on the head of the species of Disability Pride Gaming, and that was 4 offs in a row.
Yeah, Mimi now goes for Shoujin. 39 hubris stacks is a lot. A BF sword is what, 40-80? So you basically have a free BF sword in your inventory with hubris class active. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice. We love to see it.
Like, if she gets another kill now, she's pretty set for the Drake fight.
I think it should be.
It runs out. It is 1 minute.
Yeah, it runs out, but it should be what 90 seconds. It is, so she has it still for many of the bits. Okay, Sana hits on Serena. I don't know if this is targeting or not though. Just in everybody. And now Mango is also here, but Mimi again front lines just gets taken out of the fight. Serena also was a little bit too far forward, and yeah, Gnar will also go down. Mango not able to do anything, and this is just a clean ace for the side of DPG, and with that they finish the game.
Yeah, they get 1-1 and they even for now and send us to the first full best of 3 of the day. Like, I'm happy. Yeah. We have a lot of games today as well. Maybe 6 in a row. Maybe 6 games.
Maybe.
The caster will hurt in the end, but maybe 6 games.
Yeah, like that was crazy. It looked like done and dusted, honestly. DPG were kind of out of options. Everything they did looked super desperate. But then, I don't know, Mimi's positioning was so off in the fight. She just frontlined. Serena couldn't hit the backline or couldn't enter into the backline. So yeah, this in the end, DPG pulled through after a rocky mid game. They just got a random cash on midwave and went with it, and then they won the game. GG.
Yeah, it's kind of what you sometimes want to see, but also it is sad for Seraphya, of course. But they have the game 3 to decide who goes into semifinals against Heiwa Gaming today.
Yep.
So we will see that later on, I hope. But there's also still the Black Lion game, where already we have news. It was from the series of Regnum for Games against Pacmico Esports. Pacmico Esports cleared Regnum for Games with a clean 2-0. But still, thank you to all the Regnum players. Thank you for the captain and everyone involved with the team. But it will be Black Lion against Pacmico Esports in the other semifinal that will be happening in decently soon.
Yep. I think this is a matchup we haven't seen yet, no?
No. I don't think we've seen it. But
oh yeah.
I can look.
Wait.
They were the same group, yes.
No, they weren't the same group.
Pacmico and Black Lion were same group.
Ah, yeah, true.
During group stage.
Alright, so Black Lion took the win there against Pacmico. So we're gonna have a rematch of that. Which is interesting. In a best of series, you always take this.
Yeah, we take those. But for now, we will go into a short break again until we see the game 3 of DPG against Team Seraphya. See ya! And welcome back of the game 3 of this best of 3 from Team Seraphya and Disability Pride Gaming. It is 1-1 and we are in the draft. And yeah, we see pretty similar bands again.
It's exactly the same. The bands are not the same, but
No?
it's again DPG on the blue side and Seraphya on the red side. No, I think the Lilia band is new and the Annie band is new.
Yeah.
So what have they got cooking? I think they're gonna Ari first pick.
Okay.
Yeah,
G
interesting.
Pro, please perform well. If not, I might be salty.
Oh, Serena Yon. Ooh.
Like, if Serena picks Yon, it's a confidence pick. I must say it instantly.
I mean, everything that Serena picks is a confidence pick.
Yeah, of course it is. But like, Yon into Ari is confidence in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, the matchup is pretty Ari favored. Yeah, Seraphia, respect to you. Let's see if that confidence pays off.
Yep. That's just a Classico.
Now, it will be hard to say anything. I'm just happy there's an Ari being picked.
Yeah. I talked with Serena before the games a bit, and she said that she might look into Yon. Okay, whoa. What is a Yumi doing on my screen?
Wait!
What
There
is a
is a
cat doing
cat.
here? There's a cat,
What?
but you play against the dog.
What is
What are you doing?
Seraphia?
Yeah. They contradict
They
themselves.
can't pick the dog. Maybe they can pick the Nasus as a dog.
Could
But
just
like,
Hana Leona instant.
you just get out a pretty aggressive bot lane now, of course, when you lock the Yumi this early on.
Yep. Oh, Silver Yumi. Ooh.
Like, what does Mimi want to cook now on bot lane with her
I
support?
think the most disgusting pick, there is fine. I think the most disgusting pick would have been Nila. Nila Yumi would have gone so hard.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're right. Like, what a banger.
But the problem with Nila is you have probably 5 melees then. So yeah, it's kind of hard. But I would have loved to see the Nila here. Nila into Leona Tristana sounds very annoying to play Leona Tristana.
It will be definitely interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Like now, of course, the jungle bands focus a lot on Zana from the side of Seraphia. Meanwhile, I don't know why there is a Morgana ban. Like, not a big fan. Like, you can pick a jungle. I don't know if Mangotsu is proficient at that. But overall, not the biggest Morgana fan.
no.
But we need to see. Ooh.
Oh yes, please. Oh please, give me
Or
the Maokai.
Sejuani, I would also feel right
Sejuani,
now.
yes, Sejuani Maokai are both great picks here. I think both of them make a lot of sense. Poppy also, yeah, Poppy is also really, really good here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have 3
like
dashes
dash
already,
blocker. It is good
and
in this.
it's really, really good. Poppy jungle. Poppy is one of the champions that just gives you the X factor, right? It can even if you're down 10k gold, Poppy can just hit the most bastard ult ever seen and win the team fight.
Yeah, like you can just save a fight.
Yep.
But what? Like it also restricts what DPG might pick now. Like, okay, Malphite. Like I see it, and I don't just see it; it is locked in. So
Yep. I mean, it makes sense, right? You pick the Malphite, it's really, really good. Into the three 80 heavy champions you see already from the side of Seraphia and Morgana and Silas banned out. Silas, obviously one of the most well-known Malphite counters because you can just pick the ult and you're like, haha, I have a broken ult as well.
yeah, and it's stronger because I stack more AP than you.
Yep.
But also like,
Go to Brazil.
yeah, go to
Vamos
Brazil.
Brasil.
Einmal click you to Brazil.
Yep.
Let's go next dimension.
Okay, well, that's a pretty interesting draft, honestly. I think
We take those.
both are very solo queue-esque in a sense. I think DPG's comp makes more sense in general than Seraphia's comp because they have the more well-rounded front-to-back team fighting comp. You have the resets with Ari Tristana. You have very good engage. You have strong front line. You have good disengage. Trundle carries you through the early game. It's just very well-rounded comp. Meanwhile, Seraphia has a lot of individual power. They have Yon can win another team fight. Yumi can win another team fight. Mordecai can win another team fight. Poppy can just be an X factor and win you the team fight. So it comes down to coordination versus individual brilliance in a sense, which is gonna be super interesting because I think honestly, Team Seraphia showed better coordination for me personally.
Like I could love coherent team fights, and I don't see too much of the coherency in Seraphia's team now.
Yep.
Meanwhile, like, yeah, you have like hard engaged on the side on DPG, which can follow up with the Leona stun and of course the resets on both their carries. So they are very happy with what they have. So I'm a bit more of a fan of the DPG side right now.
Yep.
But
Also,
also,
Trundle is a super high value pick in the Poppy.
yeah. But what I wanted to say, it's also like there's a Zeri, there's a Yon. Like I've seen what a Zeri does with the Yumi on her head. I've seen what you need to shut her down when there's a Yumi on her head. So there's a lot that DPG needs to do to get onto Mimi. And we've seen Mimi be consistent, yeah, unless later parts of the last game where she just went, hey, melee cocky seems fine. But she played with so much consistency and confidence the first two games that I'm kind of scared what the Zeri Yumi will do. But still, for me, it's like there's an Ari, so I know who I am rooting for. Like, yes, I'm very biased here.
Oh, I
But
love Zeri.
still, seeing Yon is also very nice.
Yeah,
So
I think I would have actually. I think I would have rather seen the comp of Seraphia on DPG side. I think it makes more sense to switch the sides from their playstyles here, from what we've seen them play so far, because I think Seraphia showed way better coordination in the mid to late game stages than Team Disability Pride Gaming did. DPG had a lot of random things where Zana just ran in there and died, or Pivotless got caught off mid wave and shit like that, which happens more when you're less cohesive. So let's see if Team Seraphia can just like maybe this was the part that was missing, right? Maybe the little bit of individual agency was the thing that was missing for them to really close out the second game, where there wasn't a lot of individual agency except for Serena on the Ambassador. But now on Yon she has even more agency. So yeah, gonna be fun.
yeah, but like it's also a bit you play against a champ that neutralizes you quite well. But like there it's now with hey, we are at Café Cuties Cup. There are some elo differences, and the one between Seraphia and the mid lane on the side of DPG is decently high. Like it's not the highest in those teams, but you are not too happy with it. Like the matchup should be very Ari sided, but I see it being very even, if not Yon favored right now. So
I mean,
that's
we
a bit
saw what
what you can
Seraphia can do
yeah,
in the 1v1,
like
right? The solo kills in game 1 and game 2 as well. She's just a monster in the laning phase. And if she can continue that and even maybe get a solo kill out of this lane, it's gonna be so hard to lock her down.
yeah, and like we kind of expect her to get a solo kill out of this lane, even though it is favored for the other side.
Yep.
So we
I
need to
swear,
look at how it's going.
if we're gonna see a Hexplate Yon Mordekaiser, I'm gonna scream.
You're gonna
Hexplate is
crash
so
out.
bad here. Hexplate is so bad here for Mordekaiser. Please just go Liandry's, go Rylai's, go Riftmaker, go one of the classic AP items on Mordekaiser. Don't try to be funny and go go Hexplate. I don't think Hexplate gives you any value here. Just you're the only AP damage source. Just go AP. Thank you. I know you have AD scaling on your Q, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. All right. That's all I wanted to say.
Like only question is how long is it until we go in? Like I hope it isn't too long anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I asked that when the
It's
number hits
almost there.
0. Or what? Oh no, Sag. The bait.
Wait, switch and wait.
Baited.
Wait.
Baited by spectator bug.
All right. Yeah, a
When
Trundle into Poppy is also pretty interesting matchup because Poppy gets resistances on her W, right? It's pretty similar to a champ like Leona, where you get the resistance on the W. So if you ult while Poppy uses W, and the W goes off, you sometimes have negative resistances with the Trundle ult in place, and like it can be kind of funny. So let's see if this interaction will come up in this game anytime.
But
It's
like, it's
also that
such a fun interaction that you can
yep,
just do that.
yep. So, like especially, I don't think Poppy should go Aftershock here, but with Aftershock it's the same, right? If you ult or Sejuani with passive, that's the interaction you usually see with Trundle and Sejuani. Sejuani procs her passive, or has her passive up and procs Aftershock. Trundle ults Sejuani, and Sejuani stands there with negative resistances, and you're like, oh my god.
I'm cooked.
And Trundle is there with like 200 armor and 200 magic resist. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, balance. Don't worry.
Mm,
Nothing happening. Just two people smacking their heads against each other.
yep.
Just small differences. But it isn't too much longer till we see the light.
The light of day, the light of game.
Yeah, the light of Yumi ulting, healing her teammate twice. But
Yeah.
I feel like the lockdown that Leona can apply if she hits something, and all the follow-up that comes afterwards on the series makes it decently fine for them. But I'm scared. It's the series, Yumi, I'm scared.
Yeah, the thing is, um, I think the optimal choice here for Mimi is to go for Ghost or Cleanse probably as her summoner choice, and Yumi should go for Mikhail's second. And Mikhail's against Leona is just a very high value item, and on Yumi especially because you're always just sitting on someone, so it's super easy to just
And we see the cleanse, I
super easy
believe.
to get the Mikhails through. And yeah, it is the cleanse on the Zeri, so as I said, it makes a lot of sense. Go with the summoner spell just against the Leona. You have triple summoners with Yumi anyways, so you can use one that's less reliable than a barrier or heal, for example. And you know, we're in the game. Hopefully we're gonna load in soon.
Yeah, hopefully we do not have spectator bugs or breaks now.
You have to jinx it, you have to jinx it. Why do you jinx it?
I'm hiding behind my mic. Let me alone. Leave me alone.
Cat
Yeah.
issue, GG. But at least no piercing falling out this time around.
Yeah, or unlucky pauses and at unlucky times.
Yeah.
Maybe the cat is also hunting a rat.
Mhm.
Ratatata. I was hiding.
Yeah. Twitch is just a funny red. We love Twitch.
Yeah, we love Twitch.
We love gaming. And we love Twitch.
Yeah,
I think
just come out of hiding and kill 3 people.
yeah. Something that really confuses me every time is the name, like Disability Pride Gaming. Short is DPG, right? But there's another team that's called DBG. That was pretty active in FemScene. It was the Shoppy's team. They also had Malo, I think, for some time, who's now on Seros, one of the like better mid laners in the scene. And it's very confusing to keep them apart. DPG and DBG, come on. You couldn't have gotten a better acronym or something. No.
It is also in a cast when you have both in one game, so like having both, certain casters will definitely be confused.
Yeah, not only casters. Like I mean, what are you supposed to do as viewer? You don't know what the fuck, what team is being mentioned. DPG, DBG, it's all the same. What the heck?
Yeah, or BDG.
Or BDG
Or GBD.
or BLG or JDG.
And
Can we just
definitely,
take away the G?
yeah, maybe. Or we
Right.
just go in game and enjoy it again.
Yep. You.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But that is the last game of this series, so
Yes. Okay.
can enjoy it. The finale.
Okay, then we have the ward in bot lane. In the third bruh.
Ooh, there
Pretty
was the
interesting.
mini bug. Just 1 second. Nice.
Thank you, Riot Games.
Thank you, Riot.
Okay, so like something that's super important with when you play against Zeri Yumi or against the Yumi lanes in general is the level. Level 1 is Yumi. The thing with Yumi, the advantage that Yumi has is you have 3 summoner spells, right? So you want to use them on CD as much as possible. So what you see a lot of Zeri Yumis do is they super hard trade on you. Level 1 use all the summoner spells so they can repeat them on cooldown. They keep the pressure up, and this is how you play the lane here, Zeri Yumi. Especially Leona level 1 is pretty weak. So I think they should maybe try and force the fight level 1. Or like try and force the lane pressure level 1. You don't need to like completely overforce the fight, obviously. Like if you can't fight, you can fight. Do like that sometimes. But yeah, them not having the prio, the bush prio here is already not the best. I mean, getting prio with Yumi is pretty hard.
Like at least you have
trade.
like, oh,
that's what you need.
like you have level 2 prio for now. That's the one thing we can look at.
Ah, they don't have.
Nah, now they lost it. Now it is level 2 for Tristana, Leona first.
Yeah.
And they get zoned from the next minion as well, so it is even worse.
Yes, I think they could have played this a lot better. No, E misses. Okay, now I can step up. Yeah, but the wave, sorry. I level 2 as well, so I was no real to them.
Yeah, it's interesting that it was a bit quieter than in my report level 1.
Yeah.
But okay, now the starter has
yeah.
no bomb. Okay, if you're not looking for a fight on the next Miss E of Leona, it's kind of like, why?
I mean, Leona just won't. Yes, won't
True.
back up. I also like just crashed away. Sana is up in tempo. Both junglers going for the top to bot clear. Sana is 1 camp ahead in tempo. Also, Mango going for the blue buff for the Grump, which slows down her second clear a lot. Even though she started Raptors, I think Mango is overvaluing the Raptors start. They have tempo, where you like I don't see the point of starting Raptors really.
But
Don't get level 4 before the trap. Sana is already level 4, so it's fight for the trap. Like, you can't contest this. There's no way.
oh. Like also lane pressure is not there. Like both lanes are even. Or like Yon is getting chopped first. It's simply too late. And Yon only needs to instantly take care of the pressure that the trundle from bot side can apply onto her. So that's something to always look for as well. But also, since you mentioned Mamui instantly taking the blue buff, Sana also instantly took the red buff.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
there's the difference between starting like starting red side and starting red buff side and starting blue buff side. You always want to take when you start blue buff side, you just pat down like you normally do. Red plus red drugs. But when you start red buff side, you always do usually wolves from blue buff.
So Noob
That's
is
just
still learning.
something.
And we didn't buy him like that.
Yeah, no, the problem is that Mango just kind of cleared, fucked it here, because you usually always want to clear from the outer to the inner, but now she clears inner to outer because she started Raptors and she couldn't go for the respawn instantly. Basically, got no temp advantage from starting the red buff, starting Raptors. So yeah, I kinda dislike her decision to pathing here.
Not a fan.
Not a big fan. No.
Not a fan. Also not the biggest fan of the wave stage for bot lane. It is hard for Mimi to get on a lot of CS. Like already being zoned off so much.
I think Mimi is playing a bit too scared, honestly, for my liking.
Like you're down like half a level by now maybe. It's so much you're down.
Yeah.
Like the Leona zoning was really effective for them.
Yeah, but Leona should be able to zone level 1. Like, this is my biggest issue. You need to play the level 1 with Zerion. Otherwise, you're kind of... And now they jump in from Pivotless, exhaust on her head though, and it's just away. What, Pivotless, where are you going?
What?
Oh, Mimi misses a Q though, and yeah, she isn't able to secure the kill, but now it's also Mango there, fighting against Tana. Flash into the wall, doesn't quite connect. Okay, stun, out. Flash ult onto Pivotless, does not connect. She gets away with Flash, but she's still in the range of... Oh my god, she gets... Mimi is able to secure the kill, gets the second kill as well. And that looked very sketchy, but with the usage of 3 flashes, they are able to secure the kills and double kill over to Mimi.
In the meantime, it was just Ari getting a little bit of plating and some CS. But like, still so close in the mid lane, and of course Seraphya got an assist for that. And like, a double kill on a Zeri this early.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. Like,
yeah,
definitely a joy.
A bit over eager of Pivotless to just jump in there. Maybe not needed. That's smart decision to do.
I thought the fight was over when Mimi jumped out.
Yep.
But it was, let's say it like that.
Yeah. I mean, overall, really, really well played by Seraphya to find the roam timing to come bot lane and secure the play. So kudos to her. I think she is the captain of the team, she is the highest elo player of the team, and she takes the agency when she needs to, and this is what you want to see from your captain, leading the charge. The Erwin speech is in queue right now. They're marching forwards into the death. Or
like, just listen to captain and scale.
Yep. I mean, top lane is 30 CS. That's pretty... Yikes.
Hey, you will definitely enjoy it. Yep. But it's still like, it's a tank method.
Yeah,
the ult combos will still annoy you quite much.
Yes. Like, when you get your... She also goes for the AP build, thank god. And it looks like... I think that's a Riftmaker.
Yeah, Riftmaker or the Yanti or... Probably Riftmaker.
Yeah, I think it's Riftmaker with the glowing moat. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But yeah, it is for sure gonna be the AP build, which I'm very happy about. And even though Malphite goes for early magic resist, it's like, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, like there's only one AP.
Yeah. And the second you get into the range of Mordekaiser, Mordekaiser just bonk you to death, take you to Brazil, take your belongings, and then run away.
Also, like, why you just look at it, there's a Conqueror.
Yep.
You're like, yes, you have magicals. Yes, you reduce Mordekaiser's damage, but there's some true damage, some decent shred. There's also, like, there's already the hunting guys as well that helps with the shred a little.
Yep. I think your passive also does percentage HP, but not on that one. So, yeah, they're pretty good. No, we're playing Dex engaged on. Okay. Yeah, Mimi just perma CC'd. He's over the wall, but the shutdown goes over to the side of Ashy. Luckily not on to the Vitas. So, you know, you're happy that Tristana doesn't get the gold, but dying there is still pretty unlucky. Cleanse was not quite up available yet. And she just dies now. But then Pillar gets put down. Subjugation on top of Seraphya, and with no flash, she just gets walked on.
But the one thing I'm questioning a bit, and we will probably see it, there will be a Deathfire Grasp Ari. I would bet on it this game.
Deathfire Grasp?
No. Why did I think of DFG?
Blackfire Top.
Yeah, BFG, not DFG. Oh, brain definitely.
Even the builds Deathfire Grasp in season 15.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my brain got cooked by enough drama.
Drama doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't. It's a facade. Yeah, true.
Alright. And now the game slows down a bit again. the Drake in 1.5 minutes. First Drake got secured by
There's
Seraphya.
Rubies now.
The Rubies, just wanted to say, they are being started here by Sana, and I don't think that anyone contesting them.
They're gone. They're gone.
For freezies.
For
I mean, I think it doesn't really matter for them to get the grubs. It's just some nice gold and XP and taking the
the Yone are both happy about if they get anything from that.
But you don't have the side lane power, right? Like, meanwhile, Yone Mordekaiser, if they get grubs, they get like some free time on side lane. The turrets are gonna
If Trundle or Tristana
okay, Mimi gets engaged on. We have Clans. Clans a little bit late. Gets ulted on. The bomb exploded, but yeah, not quite able to finish the deal. Now Mimi goes chasing. She has still her ult available. Flash over the wall to escape. Feats of warfare claimed. And now it's also Seraphya here. Flash available for Pivotless. Is she gonna use it though? It doesn't look like it. Nope, she's just gonna take the L. No way for her to escape here. And this means Mimi with 4 out of 4 kills for side of Seraphya.
Also, first feats of strength are happening with that.
Yep.
I didn't notice. Do they? No, they don't stay next to it. Like feats of strength are also done.
Feats of strength are also. Yep, they also. And it's actually not the Black Fire Torch, it's the Malignant Scenario.
Aww. Like, I'm honest, I don't see it this game, but you do you. I definitely would have went the Black Fire for this. Like, we have 3 close range targets.
Why did Mayumi undo the Moonstone? No, yeah, get the Moonstone again. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe there are redemption builds. Just think of it.
No, she had Moonstone in the inventory already, then she undid it. And I was like, no.
Oh, don't leave it. Okay, don't leave the base like that. No.
Why do you not want to take the Moonstone? Oh yeah, once again, the kill got them 2, the fight got them 2 kills, but okay, wait, now they're just running at them. Alright, they got the 2 kills, but lost.
First item plus boots confidence.
Yep, first item plus boots plus Moonstone on Yumi. Like, their Yumi right now is spiking.
Oof, but there are so many people around them. There's 4 people.
Yeah, 2v4 might be hard. Okay, going in. No flash available from Mimi, but Pivotless just goes down, gets water. Oh my god, the hammer from Mango. Gets 2 people away. Mimi lives with that. Oh my god, the Poppy ult was so great here to save her AD carry.
Jungler goat.
Mango is just here for the peel. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, Mango goat. That's why
First
you
2 games
the
played
Poppy.
carries, and now she picks the Poppy and it's just here. 2 safe AD carries, now 5 kills strong. A 5 kills there, Yumi. Yeah, good luck, have fun killing them.
Yeah. Only way is to get a lot of CC layered upon them. But like at the same time, it was an Ari roam where Seraphya could recover some of the CS she lost to her roams, where she always got an assist. Oh, Ari got nothing. So
You also got a plating. This game is once again looking firmly in control of Team Seraphya. Like, they are so ahead. They have the gold in the right places. 50 CS in top lane. Even in mid lane. A little bit behind in jungle, it doesn't really matter. But the big difference is bot lane, where Pivotless is 0-3. And even though she has a slight CS advantage,
what is it? 1.2k gold lead on AD carry? How would that?
Can we get an individual gold difference?
Yeah. Hey!
Yeah.
Come on, Kutuka.
Almost 1.2k, yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, you see over the board pretty even, except for top lane and AD carry, where it's 1k and 1.2k respectively. We haven't seen a lot of top lane impact quite yet. So maybe the gold lead won't really matter because Melta just presses R button and then Mimi dies and then there's suddenly no gold lead anymore on the team.
2 people on Mimi again. Bye.
But just slides away, gets still stunned up, the bomb procs on her head, and yeah, she won't live this. Oh my god. But once again, wait, the shutdown goes once again over to Ashley on the Leona, and, and Bacon is just
so
living again.
But Yumi will also die, let's be honest. That's a dead cat.
Yeah. That's
There's the Yone TP.
gonna fight.
Like,
Yeah, she's gonna fight this.
yes,
Nice.
yes, that's one of them. So
Flash into the wall. And with that, she gets the return kill. Used to keep for it, but it's totally fine. Mimi goes to take them within waves, so they don't drop any waves. They take they get everything they wanted to get another kill under the belt.
I bet it's not just taking the mid lane wave. By now, it might be the full on swap that is happening.
Probably. Yeah.
Like, it is the time for swaps to be happening around. So, and we were right. There is a Rift Maker on top lane for our small little Mordekaiser.
Yeah, but I have to criticize them. Why do we go now Worry Flicker?
Maybe she likes the early rumors against that roster.
No one likes the early.
I know, Twitch does.
No one likes it.
Twitch does.
No one likes it.
Wow, the cancel, the knockup on the
nice
Ari.
on the
Wow.
farm. And Mike with that. Yeah, the Mega Shot ultimate phase hits, but not enough damage quite yet. The fight from Trundle does a lot of damage, but yeah, it's just the healing from the Yuumi is just so massive as of right now, and they can't really do anything with it. With that mid lane tier 1 secured, and they have to prio for the Drake, so they would assume they pick up the second Drake for themselves. And now top lane, okay. Oh, nice Malphite was cancelling out the Brazil. Flash over the pillar just to be stuck between a rock and a hard place, and kill picked up by Sana.
Protective pillar for the Baustelle utility.
Yep.
There are renovations done on that wall.
Can't cross the wall.
Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed to. Also, healing reduction now picked up by Ari. Like, you don't want the Yuumi healing.
Yeah, but Yuumi doesn't only heal us. Like, Yuumi is also
I thought it was
really good healing and really good shield, so it's hard. If you have serpents, you might lack the have production, might lack the shield production. It's kind of hard. Oh, double stun roll. This might be a good fight now. Okay. Karina gets the ult, but only one person. But yeah, once again, the Poppy ult taking out Ari out of the fight, and Sana as well. And with that, they just get out of this, take the Drake, take the free kill onto Pivotless with now 0 and 4, as not the greatest time of her life right now. And really,
late game Tristana is going brr.
late game, I mean, if you get to late game, there's a 6 kill barrier.
Yeah, but might not close out the game quickly. Yon has no ult to get 3 out first.
But also no substitute advantage. This might be a...
Yeah. Just use 4 Qs to get out. Bye. Why am I here? I'm a Yon, I can dash all the time. Also top lane turret.
Okay. Yeah.
No way that lives for more than 2 waves.
No. That's actually Hurricane.
Yeah, I said Bruno. Oh.
Yeah, I expect Flicker Blade. I think Flicker... If you wanna go for a Zeal item, I think Flicker Blade is better. Because you...
Yeah. More dashes, yeah. You're right.
Yes, you get more dashes, and it's like having more dashes against Leona, against Tristana, Ari, like Bundle. You want more dashes.
Also, like, your dash also gives you a since your Kahoot starts hitting through minions or people.
Yes.
So, it's not even bad, it's a good, decent Rune's alternative. But a lot of people are still fangirling over the Runes. So,
yeah, I mean,
not saying it's a bad item, like, it's still a good item.
The problem now I have is kind of need LDR. But you also want Infinity Edge, the big damage.
Yeah.
So you need to have 4 item spike to stop up the killing machine, but I mean Zeri is super accelerated, so she's pretty strong in the game and she can do a lot of damage. Going for the get more mana combo makes sense, but enough yapping about item builds. I'm just nerding right now. I will shut the fuck up and keep focusing on the game.
We have time to nerd right now. Like, they are walking around objectives, trying to get turrets or other smaller things. Like, that top turret is still standing because Liv is just tanking all the waves. So it is pretty quiet at the moment. Yapping about that, it seems like a really valid thing to do. And now Kazara just said, fuck this, I'ma take this turret.
I'm gonna take Brazil. No Brazil for you.
Maybe if she sees a trundle on top side. For now, that's not something we wanna do.
I also... No, I'm just gonna... Alright.
You just gonna what?
No, I'm just gonna keep them off. No, 140 till the next break. It's actually a Hextech Soul and not a Cloud Soul as the spectator suggests for us. So Hextech Soul, obviously, one of the strongest souls in the game. You get the slow, the AoE slow, the old statics effect basically, which, you know, is pretty broken. It's pretty good.
And then on a Zeri, you're pretty happy with that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the combat stats you get are so... Like, the combat stats from Hextech Drakes, you get the ability haste and the attack speed. And everyone on the side of Team Seraphya highly benefits from that, from both ability haste and attack speed, maybe except for Ruby. But Mordecai is very happy about both stats. Yon, top team, everyone wants it. And now, big engage here onto the mid lane. Leona gets pulled into Brazil. Okay, so the, sure, redemption comes down and Zara is gonna leave here with some 5 people and she's gonna die. The pillar stops the poppy ult, but it's not enough to get the kill. Now flash out from Malphite, but gets killed, taken down by Kasara. And there's just no damage here for the side of Team DPG.
Like, and right now everyone is low. They don't really have that much AoE. So I know we said we both don't like that item, but right now it's a very elevated time to just go Atakan it. Like, it would have been viable, but they're scared of it as well. Like,
I mean, they just want to play the...
Yeah, Ari had a TP, so it is decent and viable to not go for it.
They just... Serena, okay, she missed the timing on the kill, she has E, she just goes back. Now TP, this might be a...
Kazara, yeah. This might be a TP.
Hey guys, knock up on the Q3 here from Seraphya. It's a excuse to kill, now the E-pop, and the next Q3 gets the kill onto Sana. And in the meantime, the rest of Seraphya gets the Drake. And
right now,
like
I want Seraphya. Wait, no, she doesn't have that much gold, so it's fine for her to say. Because if she would have had more gold, I would have said, hey, base this, TP to it, but it's the other side. They're not trying to contest it.
Yeah, no, there's no way they can contest. Mimi is still up and running, has her ultimate available. And it's...
There's still a Yumi on the Zeri. Be scared. Bye.
It looks like a complete demolition here from Team Seraphya. Like, the first 2 games were pretty close early game, but this one, I don't know. It's once again that Seraphya's team is just so much more coordinated than Team DPG, I think.
Definitely, they have one point in the team fight coordination that they've shown every single fight, every single game. Like, yeah, in game 2 we've seen a few mistakes, like, hello, I'm an AD carry, I frontline. That doesn't go too well for you, but everything else has been, they have a really good team fight coherence, and they have the same plan to fight off. So it shows for them that it's really good. Like, as if they screamed a lot or maybe even checked a lot. But also, like, their mid laner and AD carry have played for the entire year. So.
Yeah, they definitely know each other. And having a vocal voice talking about team fights, which Mimi is, the other thing, makes team fights a lot easier, right? And the rotations, macro rotations, team, I don't know, it just works, right? Everyone just knows what to do, and pretty nice to see that. Sarah is a bit on her low. Flash forward onto pivotless, the, okay.
Yeah, we go to Brazil there.
The pivotless gets taken out of Brazil, gets bonked away, and now there's a, okay, I mean, yeah, one kind of shut down by Sana, but now there's a minute 25 Baron taken for the side of Seraphya. There's 3 items very stretched to every objective, and this is maybe always take. Oh, so this might be it. Oh, no, it isn't. We are Yo,
Where's
champ.
that deep? You have E. Charm doesn't
Yeah,
connect.
yeah.
You have E. You are safe.
100%.
But also very nice small little sidestep before even attacking more in there. Because right after she ulted, she did a small sidestep and that saved her from the charm. Like it's always a small detail that matters so much.
Yeah, I don't know, just there's no one on the side of Team DPG right now where I would think, yeah, they can make the difference to win the fight. It just doesn't feel like it.
An insane Malphite ult where the follow-up is there, because right now the only Malphite ult that connected there was no follow-up. So that's maybe what's missing right now.
I mean, it's super hard to just get one single kill right now. Do the healing and shielding from the Z, from the UV, the tankiness, you have the shield bow on Seraphya. Poppy is pretty tanky, Mordekaiser can just pop the ult and be in a 1v1 scenario. It's so hard to get just one kill, get the resets going. And yeah, Seraphya with the 7k gold dealer now is firmly in control of the game.
Yeah, and like it's a bit like it only gets worse. Since what I know, when you go Zeri Yumi, you also go with the shield bow quite often.
I don't think so. He does. Okay, Mongo is hot
I
now.
saw it multiple times by now.
Yeah, but you're going for one pin left.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drake is spawning in 40 seconds. Like, how do you think can T1 fight there?
They probably don't.
Need to be positive. How can they though? Like, that's always.
They might not be able to go for the dragon, which makes them weaker since the soul is so strong, but a lot of times you just go for the side lane plays or like opposite direction to get something on the other side of the map. If you can get something through that or win something through that, maybe even catch someone off guard, then you have a way to play the dragon fight. You mean something like that?
Yep.
You know I'm too direct to just be false.
Sorry, gets caught off. Gets put in Brazil meanwhile Selena goes to the backside. Shut down though, wait, Mango gets taken out. Jungler is there from off the table, but completely annihilating the rest of the team. Triple kill, probably able to pick the quadra up. Yep. Flash away from D-Pro, not enough to save her life. And with that ace,
sadly,
and
the pentakill was in the Brazil.
Yep. No way to get penta if enemy board gets taken out in Brazil. Vamos Brazil. And yeah, but yeah, this Seri is unstoppable. What can you do?
Yeah. It's just a little thing that we see there. And she has such a huge advantage over enemy counterpart. And like, if they don't lay all the CC on her, they just die to Mimi. But then,
I mean, even if you layer
Mimi,
these, you have Mikhails, you have Cleanse.
yeah, like even all that, and even if it sticks, next to Mimi there's standing a Yone.
Yep.
So even if Mimi dies, there is a Yone with a Yumi on his head.
Yep. And then there's Mordekaiser with 3 items. And bonus that's from the path from the ult.
Like, there's always someone that just takes over the Yumi and is happy with it. So it is looking pretty grim. So we are looking at a very hard game to maybe try to turn around for DPG.
Now, Baron is also spawning pretty soon. And I think that we should maybe look to get a last desperate fight out of them. They've gotten the flash and the cleanse from me, right? So this is kind of the angle you have to look for. No flash and no cleanse means if you get caught out, you might still be able to die. You know, the Malphite ult, Eing a Malphite ult as Zeri is not easy.
Like, Liv is looking for it.
But
But at the same time, Mordekaiser just went, oh yeah, we have top prio now. But for that, Pivotless says, this is my tier 2. So they take something already of the objective.
Manga's chunk. Yeah, they're over-indexing a lot on the jungle fire right now. Okay, Serena goes in for the ultimate, misses completely. Nice sidestep here by G-Pro, and yeah, a little bit alone here. Now Liv versus Sarah in the 1v1 in Vamos Brazil, but it ends early, and now Sarah flashes after. G-Pro gets the kill, but will probably go down here. She's pretty unkillable though. Hold up, Mimi is also here for another round, and it's a triple kill for Kasara on the Mordekaiser. Unkillable, does not take any damage, just takes out everyone, and what looked like a pretty fight for DPG turns on their head.
You just needed to look. As soon as she came out of the Brazil, she had her Riftmaker stack and instantly hit 5 people.
Yep.
She went from 30% HP to full life with one combo. I love the healing interactions. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah,
Now
and then
imagine
Mimi
a
is also
Yumi on
mentioned.
her head as well.
Oh.
But yeah, that calls for a free Baron for the side of Seraphya. So, I don't know what you wanna do right now. Like, there are 3 people who can take Yumi. And even if they all 3 have a bad time, every single one of them will take one with them, probably. And they're still a Poppy.
Yep.
Like, yes, we didn't mention Poppy too much when it came to the Yumi. Because like, she has the lowest Yumi prio in the team. Let's be real. But
Poppy's
she
all
can
just
still carry a Yumi.
Poppy just
Carry.
ults, she already did her job. That's
Yeah.
But now the second dash for something Seraphya. Now let's see how they use it. Then gets engaged on.
Seraphya just missed on.
Okay. I don't know, this may be too fun. Okay, the last search doesn't go out. Might be
They get
and
the turret.
propagate. Plans use. Mimi goes godlike. Turret goes down. I think the
The
clan
ult
didn't
alone from Mimi. No Q onto Ari. Took half of her health.
Yeah. I mean, that's a 5 items every.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, the
boom.
after on the ult, so good, but it isn't enough. But let's get the kill. Nip, still kill.
It's just so much coming out from Seraphia now. They are laying siege to the Nexus turrets. And the first one is already falling. And they are looking at Zana for now. And yeah,
Zana
Zana
goes
is in
down.
Brazil.
Oh, wait, in the fountain, but gets dragged out of the fountain again, but goes into the fountain again. Nice sidestep on the last
Brazil gaming.
But yeah, last turret falls, and now it's only the Nexus. Bear. Nice ult from Seraphia onto Purpose. Doesn't quite finish the kill. Now Mimi gets knocked up by the Malphite ult, but yeah, Purpose is just not enough. Mimi picks up the kill, goes legendary, gets a triple kill. They go for the ace, but stopwatch saves G-Pro from dying, but not from losing the game. And with that, Seraphia goes into the semifinal to face Heiwa Gaming.
Yeah,
Heiwa.
which will probably be the next cast we have. So
Yep.
definitely GG to everyone who just played. GG definitely to Seraphia. But still, thank you for Disability Pride Gaming for participating in the upper bracket. Good luck in the lower bracket. And yeah, I hope you have a good way there. So yeah, thank you for being there. But I believe we are going into a break again till we get the next games. So
Probably.
I hope you will stay and we will enjoy semifinals together. See ya!